got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Port Adelaide aggression. We are the power from Port. It's more than a sport. It's a true Port Adelaide tradition. We'll never stop, stop, stop till we're top, top, top. There's history here in the making. We got the power to win. We'll never give in till the flag is ours for the taking.
6 or 7 really hot games, and here's one reason to turn up and watch this game and sit on your couch and say,
oh, there you go. You should be able to hear me now. I'll grab another cushion. Yeah, obviously not really the ideal setup, like different to a normal setup, but that's because I'm not actually in my house. I'm still in Sydney. But I thought, yeah, let's get another game in because this should be a good game of footy. Port v Gold Coast. I'm looking forward to this one.
So it just actually relieves a little bit of pressure. But you talk about Port Adelaide and the change off the back of those 5 losses to start the season.
I don't know how well you can hear me. I think that should be good enough. I don't think it really matters. And I'll just quickly sort out a couple more things. I'm going to have the scores up for the other game as well. And I might put that on when there's like a break.
27 goals, 7 behind. So he doesn't waste them. Give this young man an opportunity in front of goal and he will finish off the goal.
And I'll have chat up on my phone. 74 in chat. As long as you can hear me, I don't think it really matters the camera quality. I'll just quickly sort it. It's similar to when I was streaming with Ryder and UCAT. How do I turn this down? No, it's mute. I'll piss. How do I don't know how to turn it down. Camera quality isn't abysmal. Not abysmal, but I mean, obviously, it's not ideal. I could be better if I was in my normal setup, but again, I'm not bringing box lights on a plane, so that's why it's going to be like this. Now, how do I actually turn this down? How do I turn this? I can mute it, but I can't turn it down.
Oh, what a feeling. Toyota. The Telstra end of financial year sale is on now. The latest Galaxy S22 series and get a bonus Galaxy
What about this?
and $29.
No.
Silence.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I just can't turn it down. How many have you got right? Mate, Shannon, I don't really care about the tipping anyways. Like 2 for 9, I'll probably get this one wrong as well. Or the Collingwood game as well, I'll probably get that wrong. But I don't really care that much after the game against Sydney. Like I don't think it really matters anymore, that game. Can I actually turn this down? Like this is either the worst designed controller ever or I'm just an idiot. Probably the second one, but still. I got it working yesterday, so that's what I don't get. Am I just a simple idiot? No, okay, I keep pressing the same button.
Oh, Mr. President.
Oh my lord.
How are you? Good to see you today. These are my friends Luis.
Oh my god.
And Barbara.
What am I doing? Show control. Yeah, I showed my controller, but you guys will just say it's the button that I've been pressing the whole time. So it's not the... I don't even know if you can see that with the lighting, but I'm pressing the this button, which you'd think would be the volume button, and it's not actually increasing the volume. Or I actually want it lower, sorry, because I feel like it's a little bit too loud in my opinion. Let me just quickly fix up all the other things on screen. Hopefully this is a good game. We've had a fairly underwhelming round so far. Like we all expected a huge round of footy and we haven't really gotten that. So I wouldn't mind a game like Geelong-Richmond. BKR Sport, on your Sunnies. Yeah, I want the Suns to win as well. I don't really care who wins that much. I don't care about my tips. If anything, I want to get the lowest score I possibly could get because that would be funny. Which would be 2. Because of course North lost. They're just useless. They're even worse than we are.
only ever win against Port Adelaide still as it stands right now. Port have won its past 12 games against the Gold Coast since then. And so many little storylines as well. Charlie Dixon playing for the Suns. Ken Hinkley was in the Suns coach's box.
Get a live scores for the other game soon. But yeah, it's not an ideal... It's an ideal, like it's hard to actually set up. 70 people in chat. Should probably rise eventually. Maybe when I can actually get this to work, I could just ask how to turn up the volume, but that...
Thanks to it. Perfect conditions down here at Adelaide Oval, which has been a little bit
Oh my god.
rain this morning, but now it's absolutely perfect. No wind, no rain. Game of footy.
Yeah, looking forward as well. Obviously, we've talked a bit about what's Port Adelaide 12.
What do they do? Why are Gold Coast like standing like that?
Suns 11th coming in.
Sun's the only team making the Gold Coast proud at the moment. Fair enough, yeah. I mean, if you're happy with your Cats as well, they'd probably be your second team, wouldn't they? I don't know how many other Gold Coast sides. I know the Titans aren't doing well. I'm sure that's not the only Gold Coast side, but they're probably the only relevant Gold Coast team right now. Like, there isn't a Gold Coast in the A-League. There isn't a Gold Coast in the Big Bash. So yeah, it'd probably just be Titans and Suns that I can think of. There are probably more Gold Coast sides, but Suns are definitely doing all right. I don't think whoever loses are out of finals. I think if Port Adelaide lose, they're out of finals. But I still think Gold Coast can make the 8 even if they lose this game. Because this isn't really one of those games I was expecting them to win. So this would be an unexpected win for them if they got this job done. I really do want the Gold Coast. I want this to be high scoring. Like the last game I streamed, the Bulldogs v the other Giants. I'm just going to stop trying to bother about the volume now because it's not going to do much, I don't think. 0-8 at Adelaide Oval. Oh, there you go. Hopefully they can, well, not necessarily win, but I just hope they put up a fight like this. If we get like a similar game to St Kilda Sydney, wouldn't I be pissed off? Do you like your new logo? I can't really see it. I've got to like click on it. It's all right, I guess. First Gold Coast game I'm streaming as well this year. Well, the first proper game that I'm streaming this year. I did stream like a JLT or an Amy series, but I'm not going to really count that as a genuine game. Nice and sunny conditions. Yeah, no excuses really. Gold Coast last 3 weeks has scored over 100, so that could make things interesting. They can actually score. Unlike us, we only scored 4 goals on the weekend, which is abysmal. I reckon Gold Coast have to win just because I have them missing. Well, yeah, it'll help. I feel like they probably won't do it if they don't win this game, but they still can do it. They've still got a better chance than Port if they lose. But, just changing the scores, so they got the first score of the power. BKR says literally no one in the Gold Coast supports the Suns, so I genuinely want them to... Yeah, right. Well, they don't have many supporters, which doesn't... I mean, it doesn't surprise me, considering they're an expansion club and they've been horrible for the last 11 years. But yeah, I mean, everyone wants the Suns to do well. Let's be real. No one really has anything against the Suns. I'd much rather see the Suns make the 8 than Collingwood, Port, Bulldogs, or even Bulldogs, even though they're probably my second favourite team. I'm sort of sick of them in a way. Plus, we've beaten the Suns, St Kilda, like every year for the last 5-6 games, so I don't really have anything against them in terms of them beating us either. For Dersma, this would be a tough shot. Not for Dersma, it isn't. That's a good goal. Kicks the first. I only found this out on a stream the other day, but apparently the Suns' highest ever position. Yeah, 12th. In like 11 seasons. This is their 11th season, so that's just insane. Well, this is their 12th season, actually. And they finished literally bottom 7 every year. Which is... So, you'd almost back it in that they'll finish higher than 12th this year. Like, we could finish 12th, the Saints, with how bad we've been performing as of late. The Suns always beat the Blues. Yeah, the Suns always beat... We always seem to beat the Suns. Yeah, it is BKR. Their best chances in 2014, I think they were like 8-3 or 7-3. And they, yeah, sort of bottled it after Gary Ablett went down for an injury and everything just fell apart from there. But the Suns, unlike most years, they're actually doing well. this sort of back end of the season. I know we still don't know yet next 8 or 9 weeks, but so far so good for Gold Coast, and they look like they have a real shot with their run home. 7-2, there you go. Well, I don't want Gold Coast to make the 8 in replacement of the Saints, but again, like, if any team replaces us, I'll take it the Gold Coast Suns, because I don't really have anything against them. I mean, I say they're a nothing club. I've said it a few times in videos, but maybe they're not a nothing club now. Maybe they're actually building something. Although this isn't a great start. If they concede again, I hope they don't. Dixon keeps it in. Pal Pepper. I will chuck the scores up, and I'll also chuck a live sub count a little bit later on, but for now I'm just going to enjoy the game. AFL Legend, yeah, fair. Baker, Will Arnott, super impressed with Carlton this year. Finally it's turned around for them, been saying this. Yeah, exactly. We've all been saying that, oh, this is Carlton's year, especially Carlton fans. This is our year, this is our year. This is now looking like it's going to be finally their year. But I'll be honest, when's that going to happen for the Saints? Yeah, we made finals once in the last 12 years, but I didn't even get to go to any of the games because they were outside of Victoria. And I thought this was definitely going to be the year at least we'd make it again, but no. But yeah, I don't mind the Blues. It's good to see them doing well. Hopefully they lose next week though, even if we don't make it. I just want to beat the Blues just for the sake of it, because they seem to have the wood over us as of late, the Blues. The Albadian pottery. Grigor. No, don't even know how to pronounce that. Ditrisky. There you go. Why'd I tip GWS? They can't play the MCG. Well, they did last year. They beat the Pies, but this year the Giants are just not the same. Again, yeah, I did tip the Giants in sort of hope for the fact that the Pies don't actually win, but they'll probably win. The Pies, they're looking pretty good. I haven't seen any of the game, but I'll turn it on at quarter time. It's been all Port. They haven't had an inside 50 yet. The Suns. Is that another goal? Yes, it is. Farrell. I don't know who number 24 is. I might want to have to double check that one, but it's a good start for the Power. Hope it's not a smashing. I really do hope it's not a smashing. No, yeah, Kane Farrell. 13-0. Swooping through like Swoop Luke. Now, unless you're a Port fan, I'm pretty sure you want to see Gold Coast come back in this game, because no one wants to see a one-sided affair. Especially not on a stream. The next step for Gold Coast is to play well away. They're not amazing away, but to be fair, they've only lost one game since that game against the Pies, I'm pretty sure. And a few of those games they've played away, they've been playing away, so... They haven't been abysmal away this year, but they haven't been as good, obviously, as they've been at home. I just want one of the games on at the moment to be a close game. Well, if this is an abysmal game, we could potentially switch over to the other game if that becomes close. But yeah, honestly, like, we've only had one close game this round, or two. West Coast Essendon was pretty close, but like one genuinely good game this round, obviously Geelong Richmond, and I didn't get to see much of that game at all because I was out in Sydney, out and about. Well, hopefully that's not the case, Cameras. And Collingwood seemed to have kicked another goal there for 21 points. After GWS kicked the first two, the Pies have kicked the last 5, which is not good for the Saints. But again, we're not making finals now. Baker, I can't wait for Geelong to lose in the prelim. Wonder who it'll be this time. Well, I can tell you it won't be against us. But I sort of want Geelong to just win that flag and then just start dropping. Because I would feel bad if Geelong finally did drop for a while without tasting a flag in that, like, 11, 12 year span. Here we go. Here's a chance for Gold Coast. At least they can actually use the ball pretty well. Like, compare this to St Kilda. Oh, as I say that, kicks it out of bounds. Should have taken the shot. Don't know how many likes I've got because I don't actually have the genuine like count displayed on the screen, so I have to check on my phone. 72. Let's go to 100 before quarter time.
Holman spent a couple of years in the SANFL himself, playing for Centrals to get himself back on the AFL list after his initial
Come on, Suns.
with Charlton.
I don't think Port are that good.
Houston bangs it back out again. Marshall had to go to the fist. Straight back to that man. Holman touched.
Good pickup.
Rises back.
Swallow. Good handball. Handball it, mate. That's ball. It's ball. Saints will finish 8th. Well, even as just very passionate Saints fan, I don't see that happening. Like, I've lost all hope after the last 2 weeks. Like, Essendon was bad, but Sydney just proves that we're just not there. We've just dropped significantly. Suns yet to score, but they're getting more inside 50s here, which is at least promising for them. Shannon wants to be on Discord. I can't promise anything there, Shannon. Oh, no. Rosie. Oh, that's a good kick and finds Georgiades on the... Well, uncontested it ended up being, that mark. Well, the defender's the sports nut. Yeah, no. Nowhere to be seen. I could be regretting this decision. Though it is early on. Also, if you guys haven't checked out my recent vlog, it's done okay, but like, I'll be honest, I expected it to do a little bit better for a game where we did so poorly, because usually they do very well. And it's doing like okay, but could be doing better. So go watch that when you can. Georgiades kicks his first, and the Power have kicked the first 3 of the game, and they're looking to be well in control of this game. Now, I'm just keeping an eye on the bottom right corner to see if the Giants can actually come back. Otherwise, this is just going to be... Like, for one of the most hyped up rounds of footy, we've really been let down. Why can't we watch? Stop. You don't have to spam it 6 times. Like, I think there's a pretty good reason why I can't show the screen on the stream, mate. I just don't want to take the risk. Maybe there are no copyright restrictions anymore, because I know these guys get away with showing the game. Like, these are 2 Americans. They show like every game on the TV, but I just have a feeling I'll show it and then boom, I get taken down and I'm screwed. I know you're not really into your league. Well, I could watch the Origin, considering that this game finishes before, and considering that I'm actually a rugby league sort of dominant state. That would be a pretty good atmosphere. But I feel like if I wanted to watch it at like a pub, it'd be pretty busy, because they'd all be going to there to watch the State of Origin. Maybe, genuinely, I might watch it. But I still don't even know the rules of rugby, like all the rules or anything like that. I mean, I could say the same thing about the AFL with all these rule changes, but like just the basic rules, I don't know them all. But yeah, I mean, I think it probably would be a good watch. I feel like you'd probably be streaming it, so maybe I'll catch on your stream and you can let me in on the sort of what's going on if I'm sort of struggling to understand. But I have watched a few rugby games before, but I don't really, just don't really follow it. I was going to go, but it's almost certain I have COVID. How should I feel? Oh, I sort of hope you get COVID, actually, so you don't end up getting COVID when you host me when I head to Perth. Please don't kick another goal, Port. This would be really tragic for not just for the Suns, but for myself as well, and for everyone watching at home. 100 in chat. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Stick around and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll check a live sub count up, because that normally helps the increase in subs. Yeah, it would be a good atmosphere, you're right. But the thing is, like, even though I don't care about rugby, the 2 people I'm with care even less about rugby. They don't even care anything much about footy. So I don't think I'm going to be able to convince him a lot to be going anywhere to watch that game. But I would watch it, yeah. Like here. Robbo's live. He probably is. No, I don't think he is. No, he's not. Jesus Christ, Gold Coast. You're praying that you get COVID before the important shit happens later in the year. Or just don't even get a test. I know that's very selfish, but if you really don't want to get COVID, just don't get tested, then technically you won't know. Chelby or Leah, what a matchup. Luckily, Geordie's not in chat, otherwise he'd say something. It still says 103 viewers. That's because I refreshed it now on 70. And 81 likes. Still think the Suns are capable of coming back. It's early on, but the crowd is well and truly in the Port's favour, and they're all going to be up and about so far with the start the Power have had. What a worthless thing to be spamming high. Like, if you want to get my attention, get it in any way, get it in any other way possible, not by spamming high. No, I can't do my tips on Monday. I mean, I technically could, but Tuesday's just a good day, and it's going to be a little bit tough of this time around to get my tips out, because I'll still be in Sydney, so I don't know how or where I'm going to film it, but I'll figure it out. Imagine not spamming, how good would that be? It would be great. Alright, I've got to charge my laptop. Usually it's on charge when I'm streaming, but I forgot to charge it this time around, so I'll do that before I forget. And I just realised I probably won't be able to watch the other game at quarter time because it's still going to be half time. Is it goal? Wait. Luckily, because honestly the Power are really rolling here. The Suns are yet to even score, which is a bit concerning. In fact, a little bit more than just a bit concerning. Quite a fair bit concerning. Already halfway through the first quarter and they haven't scored. You're not doing the tips next week, Shannon. Stop begging, or you're losing your mod. You're lucky you've got mod. The only reason I've gave you... Actually, why did I give you mod? Forgot, but I did. Obviously gave you mod for some reason. Gold Coast v Collingwood. I still probably go Gold Coast due to it being a Metricon, but it's going to be a really good game. I'll stream that game actually with Nick Valerio and Geordie and a couple others. I think a couple others. So that'll be interesting for not just one reason. Be a good game and it'll be probably quite interesting. Sup Aussie things? Is that the real Aussie things? I'd assume so. I haven't seen a fake one lurk around. Yeah, it is the real one. Alright, here we go. Gold Coast. I think that's Ned Flanders is in the bloody Simpsons. Ned Flanders. Unless his name is Ned. No, it's Sam Flanders. Now I just want to look it up just to be sure. What's his actual first name? And there we go. Finally a score for the Suns. They get on the board. It's definitely not Ned Flanders. It's Sam Flanders. Don't see North winning for the rest of the year. Yeah, they're going to finish bottom for sure, you'd think right now, because the Eagles are getting plays back and it's looking like they're on the improve right now. You know, challenging the Cats and beating the Bombers. We stream Brisbane v Bulldogs Thursday night. Maybe, I could. But I feel like it'll be a crap game anyways, honestly. I don't really see the Dogs contending in that one. It's not because I don't think they're a good side. I just don't see anyone really contending the lines of the Gabba. They're just a different side. Obviously, I think the Power deserve to be winning, mate. I mean, there really can't be many reasons into why I believe the Suns should be winning this game. They haven't really been doing enough so far. And what was that? See? That just tells it all. Why are you hating on the Bulldogs? Give me reasons why I'm hating on the Bulldogs. What, because I didn't have them in the 8? I still don't think they're in the 8. Look at their run home. Although in saying that, I did have the Saints in the 8 with their run home, but look, I don't think they'll make the 8 anymore. But look, when have I been giving crap to the Bulldogs? I literally tipped them to win the flag or finish first. So if anything, I've been doing the opposite. How can I tip a side to win the premiership or to make the grand final and me hating them or me going against them all season? Alright, okay, I did tip Hawthorn an upset. Early on it looked promising. They were up by 26 points. But you don't get all your tips correct. Here we go. This is better ball movement from the Suns. And I think that's Ainsworth. So we just got to get it ahead of it. He does. But that was really well done by Jonas. Captain Courageous from Tom Jonas. Imagine North beat the Cats. If North beat the Cats next week, I don't know what I'll do. But yeah, I'll definitely stream Gold Coast Collingwood. That game will be on at the same time, but why would I choose to stream that game? Oh, there we go. Free kick for the Suns. Levi Casbolt. He notoriously misses these opportunities, so he better kick this to give him a good start. Mr. Saints fans in Sydney Airport. Should have come up to me at the actual game. Off to Malaysia, I'm assuming. Now, Casbolt, I'm not looking at chat because I think I'm a slight bit behind. He's got to kick this. And he has. There we go. Gold Coast on the board. And they've definitely got hope. They are definitely in this game. Who got kicked out of the Tigers for not playing enough game? Who got... What? You better not be talking about Levi Casbolt. Is Shannon referring to Levi Casbolt getting kicked out of the Tigers for not playing enough games? Are you being serious? If the Cats actually try hard, be North, yeah, they could. Yeah, that's the scary thing. They are capable of really putting a number on the Roos. Levi Casbolt is a cult hero. He's a cult hero. And he's one of the recruits of the year. He's probably in the top 10 recruits. Him and Shaun have been influential for the Suns. Without them this year, they'd be nowhere. They'd probably honestly be a bottom 4 side. Because where are they going to find their scoring from without Ben King? Obviously being out. And when he comes back next year, the Suns are going to potentially be a formidable force and could potentially make the 8. Still could this year, but I just don't necessarily think this is their year yet. 3, 2, 1. You know what? I'll do that. I'll do that if the Suns get the next goal. What Druzy does. Here we go. Suns are getting their hands on the ball in the middle, which is good. Rao, another contested possession. He's a contested possession beast, but he just can't seem to win the easier ball. My flight's in 4 hours, and my parents said there is going to be a big line when they're like fucking 5 people in the international terminal. Yeah, well, I mean, she probably would have expected that, considering that the queues as of late, because of the school holidays and people wanted to leave the state, record high since COVID. Yeah, no one really does that anymore, Ale, you're right. I want to see a game like Geelong-Melbourne 2011. That would be fun to watch and stream. But you just don't, you're not going to see that anymore, I don't think. Alright, hopefully the Suns can hold here and not let the Power kick another one. If you didn't go for the team you go for now, what team would you go for? I don't know. Easy answer, just be my second favourite side on the Dogs, but I probably wouldn't go for the Dogs. I don't know who I'd go for. The thing is, though, if I genuinely... Oh, no, what are you doing, mate? You tapped it straight back to him. Lockie Jones kicks the goal. What were you doing, mate? That's going to hurt. That really will hurt. Take note, that guy is younger than Shannon Humphries. Just take note of that. Just take note of that. That Lockie Jones is younger than Shannon Humphries. You can't believe Collingwood are currently 7th on the ladder. And, well, if you told me that they'd be ahead of the Swans, on the same points as the Swans at round 15, I'd tell you you're dreaming, but they have exceeded everyone's expectations. Even the most optimistic of Pies fans wouldn't have had them in this position. Who are you rooting for, Saints-wise? I don't care. Gold Coast? I don't think it matters who wins for the Saints. I just want the Suns to actually play well. And I actually wouldn't mind seeing them win. Because, yeah, I mean, they never really beat the Power. And it's not looking good for them in this one. They could get smashed. They really could get smashed here. Marshall's having another shot. Saints got relocated. Would you still go for them or change to a different Melbourne team? Well, if it's not going to happen, but if that did happen, I probably still would go for the Saints because it's just you simply can't change sides. It's like when South Melbourne relocated to Sydney. Like that's why there's still many Sydney fans that still support the Swans in Victoria because they didn't really want to change and stay for Fitzroy. So I'd probably still stick with the Saints, but it'd make it a bit more tough going to games and. If I want to go to every game, it's going to be very tough and expensive, which I won't do. But yeah, I'll probably just still stick with the Saints. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you didn't get the Collingwood GWS one because yours was for GWS to, what was it? To be behind all game, trail all game, but still lose. And they were in front in the first quarter. Shit game. Really an average game to be streaming. He's been actually alright, Todd Marshall, after all the hate he's been getting early on. I'm pretty sure he was especially useless against Hawthorn. But, yeah, no, he's been alright this year for the Power. Arguably their best forward in the absence of Dixon. Swallow. And arguably a cheap free kick. He sort of dived, but he'll get the free kick and he'll take it. Suns all the way. Always have these games, yeah, they get thrashed. Yeah, it looks like that's going to happen in this one, but I hope they stay strong and they just don't drop their heads and actually fall apart here and they can stay in this contest. Jack Lukey with the first donate, 99 cents. The 99 cents master. He loves his 99 cent donations. The Suns would love this goal. And the cheers say it all. You're not going to get that many cheers even for a Gold Coast home game, so yeah. Do you think North scored more? Well, yeah, true, but North scored more than Freo and Brisbane as well. But, I mean, we scored 32 and it was looking like we were going to score under 20 at one stage. Port will steal Saints' top 8 spot. You don't know that. I think our spot will get stolen, but I think it by the Pies. They really do look like that side to take our spot. So Mabaya Chol needs to kick this for the Suns to give him a chance in this first quarter. They've got to have belief, and this will give him some definite belief. He's a pretty good set shot for goal, actually. Is he? I don't know. That's a good set shot. It's a goal, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know, because the umpire got cleaned up. Point. 9-33. No, it's not a goal. Yeah. This game is honestly boring. Another turnover from the Power. And a free kick to Port. Geez, Port better not, or Suns better not concede another one here, otherwise it's almost going to be game over at quarter time, and that's just not what you want. I really was expecting more out of this one. Did we get 100 likes? I don't know if we have, but maybe we have. Let's have a look. 94. All right, we've got 230 to get 6 more likes, so I know we can do it. Casbolt to Ainsworth. Needs to nail this and convert. He'll find Shaun. Alir out of position. If he misses this, it would be unforgivable, but he kicks the goal. And just like Dwayne Russell said, it just like the doctor ordered, they very much needed that one just to stay in this game. Just to stay in this game. The old Gold Coast Suns, they probably get smashed in this one, but this Gold Coast Suns is a different outfit, and you never know. It's what the game needed. I don't think the Suns have been that shite. Like, they've been actually okay, I feel, but the Power have just been too classy up forward and, yeah, just taking their chances.
Well, the story of this fellow's transition from
I'm still in Sydney.
the Suns has been
Yeah, if I wasn't in Sydney, I wouldn't be streaming. Doing a stream in this position, on this setup.
who spent time in the ruck.
Here we go. Rao, he's had a good start. No, as I say that, he gets caught. But he's had an actual... I'd argue he's been their best midfielder so far for the Suns. He's had a few touches. He's had 6. All right, maybe not the best. But still. All right, Suns can't concede again. Swallows actually been very good for them already with 10. He didn't get... That's not the reason, Shannon. You don't know what you're talking about. That's not a reason. Plus they don't say you got kicked out, but they don't get rid of a player for not playing enough games. Maybe there's a reason why they haven't played enough games, and that would be the reason instead of just simply not playing enough games.
For clearances, and it's 2 goals to 1 goal in favour of
Oh no. Oh, almost.
stoppages. Pepper in the scramble.
But yeah, he got traded, right, Joel? Suns just need to hold on for the rest of the quarter and regroup. Yeah, don't concede another one. 1 minute 20. Very handy if they get one themselves, but just don't let the Power kick a late one. Oh, shit. You're very lucky you missed that, Gold Coast. Farrell's been very handy so far in this game. He's been a handy half forward, unlike AL. He was delisted from the Tigers. Well, if he actually was delisted, then that would make me look like an idiot. I'm just going to look it up real quick, because I don't actually remember. I don't think he was delisted. No, he was delisted in 2018, actually. Then got re-looked in the rookie draft in 20... So he was a free agent, not delisted, Shannon, so you're wrong. I was going to say, there's no way Shannon actually, beat me in an argument and proved me wrong. But no, he didn't. As is usual, he didn't. It's been top 3 recruits. Would you guys agree? By Chol, him, Brody, and I would say who would also be up there? Will, Brody, Chol, and maybe Hewitt, I'd say. 3 best recruits. Would you guys agree with that? And it's a free kick to Gold Coast, and Nick Holman could make it a 13-point game at quarter time. Can Shannon be my +1 for my year 10 formal? Yeah, maybe. I never had a year 10 formal. In fact, I never even went to a formal. I elected not to go to the year 11 formal because I just thought it was going to be crap, and it was like, I'll just go to the year 12 one instead. That didn't happen because of COVID, and year 10, well, that wasn't a thing. Alright, Holman, to make it 13 points would be huge. And he's missed it. But they're within touch here, the Suns. It's not over yet. Stengel's up there, I'd say. Yeah, Stengel's been good, but I don't think he's been as good as Joel, Brody, and Hewitt. But you can disagree with me there. I don't really mind the argument. So, well, a bit pissed off that was a 32-minute quarter. It didn't seem like it was that long. Alright, let's actually get the likes fixed up, live sub cam and all that. I could, yeah, so BK wouldn't mind, sorry, he recommended watching the State of Origin after this. I could, I'm not going to stream it obviously, but I might watch it potentially. I haven't watched a single State of Origin game in my life. Stingler's probably all Australian at the moment. Yeah, I guess Dawson as well. Maybe surprise recruits. They've been, because everyone expected Dawson to be pretty good for the Crows, but no one really expected too much out of Will Brodie or Hewitt even or Shaun. Like they didn't expect as much output as they've been getting. So I would put the other game on, but actually no, I can. I've got like 3 or 4 minutes before the other game starts. I'll just quickly chuck on the Giants Collingwood game. Hopefully the Giants can do something, because if it gets close, might watch a bit of that late. But I do want the Giants to win. Oh, they just kicked a goal, as I was talking about it. 86 people in chat. Not too bad numbers for a Sunday afternoon stream. I was actually really pumped for State of Origin 2, even though I couldn't give a shit either. But mate, the two states they stop when the State of Origin's on, because it's very important for them. I don't know how we even get 60,000. You hope Queensland win. I don't care who wins. But you know what? Because I'm in Sydney, I hope Sydney... Actually, do I hope the state that I'm in wins? No, actually, I'll go the other state just to piss everyone off. By the way, we've cracked 100 lot. Yeah, we have. Only barely, though. We haven't really got... No, actually, 110. Alright, hopefully the Giants can kick maybe one more goal whilst I'm watching this game to give them a chance, because they've been outplayed in this one from the looks of it. Oh, here we go. Green, the superstar. From the looks of it, the Giants have been alright. And in saying that, watch the Pies kick a goal here. Tickets were 250. Yeah, that's a rip-off. I'm not gonna pay. I wouldn't pay that for a State of Origin. You watching it? Maybe. I won't guarantee it, because I say like I watch this sporting event and I just don't end up watching because I couldn't be bothered. Because again, I don't really care, but you know, the thing is, if I did consider streaming, which I won't, I'm not going to stream it obviously, but I'd be intrigued to see if that would get high viewers. Adams' goal. Oh, it's at the post. Alright, live sub count. Let's get a few more subscribers. Let's maybe get 18.9k. Maybe get 18.9k. Why is it so difficult to move? We're actually pretty close to 19,000. Like, we should get there. If we don't get there next week, actually, that'd be a little bit quite disappointing. I definitely think that's probably manageable over the next couple of days, the 19k mark. Particularly if the Sydney's vlog can get some more views, it could get a few more subscribers. And Collingwood. Oh, it just pisses me off that sides like Collingwood can be down for 1 year and then just go straight back up, whereas St Kilda are down for fucking 12 years and don't go back up. It really does piss me off. But it's what you get when you support a mediocre football side. I'll tell you what, it'll make it much sweeter when we do, if we do win the flag. I can't say when. Collingwood kick a goal. Throwback Thursday doing bitter footy, titled a weekly vlog in the middle of the AFL final state. Oh my god. I don't know why he thought that would be a good idea. Like, not like anyone gave a crap. Like, he might get BK Sport to click on the video, but that's about it, I'd say, in terms of clicks. Alright. Search the web. Oh, you useless browser. Yeah, I think Collingwood make the 8 this year, which is frustrating. I've gone with 1 Dangerfield, 2 Hawkins, 3 Mackay. For what? You better not be going for that for the Coleman, Shannon. If you think Dangerfield's winning it. Well, what's your list, Shannon? 47 goals, 22. What the H's are at? We need 47 goals, 22 none plays. What the? How's it got anything to do with your accuracy? All right, the other game's starting, so we're going to put that on because, yeah, that's the game we're streaming. So let's put on Port Gold Coast. A couple of people also asked me to do Collingwood GWS, but I can only do one or the other really. So I can have that on the side, but this will be the main priority, this Port Gold Coast game. So let's hope it improves in this second quarter and the Suns can get a few more goals and get back into the game. So, yeah, if you want. You're talking about top 3 favourite players of all time. Why have you gone for not a single... You're obviously not that big of a West Coast fan if you've gone for 3 non-West Coast players. 2 of them being Geelong players, but sure. It's because you used to support the Cats. I might suggest that. Good ball movement from the Suns, but Casbolt needed to mark that. The fact that Fremantle's most embarrassing loss of the year so far would be St Kilda. Well, would you say it was the worst footy you played all year? Even worse than Gold Coast, Collingwood? I don't think it would. Are you saying in terms of teams you played? Or like how you played? Alright, can we actually check the live scores of the other game on? I wouldn't mind getting that up. In terms of teams, I still think we're slightly better than Gold Coast. But actually, maybe that's not the case. I just feel like... actually, I can't say that. I really can't say we're better than Gold Coast right now. I still think that we're better than Gold Coast, but I can't actually say that we're better than Gold Coast right now. Come on, Gold Coast. This is sort of similar to how Sydney St Kilda went. Like, Sydney get off to a strong start, and then if they kick the first Port in this quarter, then it's just going to be way too difficult. Sure, you tip Carlton next. Yeah, I will probably tip Carlton, but... Yeah, I will tip Carlton. They can't earn my tip, the Saints, if they're going to play like that. Which is just really unfortunate for how... I was going to be expecting that Friday night. It was going to be a potential cracker at the game. 2 goals, 5. They're going to win. They need to improve the... Well, it's obvious. You can be a Cameron Link with all your obvious statements there. Sports Nut. Jesus, this is crap. Maybe I've got too many apps open. Alright. I don't know why they're acting as if though they can be seen. They can't be seen, and even if they could be seen, who cares? Tip North, if they win, you have to jump in your pool when you're a Saints jumper. That's like the dumbest thing I've heard all stream, and I've heard a few dumb things. Shannon's in the waiting room. I know, but I'm not going to get him on. Just because he's in the waiting room doesn't mean I'm going to get him on. Alright, let's get the scores for the Pies Gold Coast game up. GWS game up. Come on. The Suns are in this. If they can get a mark here, it's only 11 points. And they're going to get a free kick. Even though the umpiring is still Port's way, they're getting all the free kicks inside 50 of the Suns, which... Goal to Chol. Suns have kicked the last four, I think. I'm not too sure exactly how many of the last few they've kicked, but they're definitely still in this game. So this might not be a crap one, which is what it was sort of looking like it was going to end up being. All right, let's get the scores up. It's good to see. All right, live scores. I won't have it too much overpowering the stream, but I'll have it just probably the bottom right corner or something. And then the likes, well, I can just worry about that when I will worry about that. It doesn't really matter. Here we go. The Suns are well and truly back in this game. It's 11 points and they're surging here. Let me know where you want me to place the scores. Rankin, well done. Rao inside 50. Almost Casbolt. Chol's there. He's already kicked. Oh, Chol. Chol. Oh, Chol. That is amazing. Wow. Or maybe not. That might be a point, but that would have been one of the goals of the year if he kicks that, because the way he just took the ball and span around the body, and then with the... No, I think that's a goal. That looks like it hasn't deviated, but the snicko, as I like to call it, it says otherwise, so that's a point, which sucks. Not only for the game's sake, but just for the fact that was such a good goal. Should have been, well, not should have been, because yeah, obviously at the post, but it deserved a goal. Well, you've got to earn your subscribers, Mr. Saints fan, with some good content, so maybe, you know, you're actually quite consistent with your videos, but yeah, it's tough, but keep going, you'll get there eventually. But yeah, this is actually not that bad of a game anymore. As I said earlier, this is a different Suns outfit. The old Suns will probably get their pants pulled down after the start that they dished up. But the new Suns are playing a lot better. And it'll go back to Gold Coast, I believe. Can't do the gritty. I don't know how to do the gritty. And I'll be honest, I don't really recall what the gritty looks like off the top of my head. Chol looks like a massive threat. Yeah, he looks like the most dangerous target up forward for both sides even. And here we go. Through the middle of the ground go the Suns. Ainsworth. I'm learning a lot more of the Suns players' names as they progress, because honestly the Suns are probably that team that I just knew the least about in terms of player names and numbers. But now I know a lot of their players, because they're actually good and quite underrated. But they got to start kicking a bit more accurately, although he's a bit unlucky that last shot, because that really couldn't have been kicked any better. Swallow. Ellis is also lifted. Where's Chol? He's in a dangerous position out the back. If Rao. Oh, that's high. See, the thing is, umpires, usually they pay those, but do I think those should be paid is another question. Probably not, but they usually pay those, the umpires. And the Suns are back in the... Well, I already said that earlier, but they're well and truly back now. 4 points. We've got a game on our hands. Up the Sunnies. Who's Suns 24? I think Lemons. Oh, no, not 24. That's Swallow, sorry. Lemons is 25, I think. Or it might be Collins. I know, yeah, Swallow's 24. Next week, Brisbane 135, Dogs 73. Fidget, you're never going to get any of your score predictions correct, so I don't know why you bother being so specific. I guess it's good fun trying to be all specific, but mate, all you're telling me is that I know the scores won't be 135, 73. Wits is absolutely dominating. Wits, yeah, he's probably the most dangerous player on the ground, like the most influential, I should say. 17 hitouts he's gotten. He's doing it all, although Wines wants to make sure that's not happening for the Suns. Power Pepper. Good tackle, though. That has to be ball, and it is ball. And the Suns, they don't want to say die. They want to continue and just play on and take the game on, and that's what we like to see. They're one of the most enjoyable teams to watch, which is something I definitely couldn't say last year. Fidget. Yeah, I remember he got the score right for Port Collingwood. That's the first time I've actually found out about how he does all these score predictions. The first ever one was correct, and all the other ones are obviously not correct. But like, I don't have anything against you for predicting scores. It's just that you're not going to get them right. Suns lead. Probably. They'll probably hit the front eventually. In the other game, the Pies are just stretching their lead ever so slightly, up by 23 in the third quarter. But I don't know. You could say the Giants are in the game still, but you just don't see it happening. Miller, he's been huge as well. Almost. Casbolt. Dersma. They're under pressure, the Suns, and they're just kicking him like that should be deliberate, and it will be paid. Oh, it won't be. Okay, well, I thought that was deliberate because he did look like he just had no other option. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We want to hit 18.9 on this stream. This could be a hidden gem of a game. Because I'll be honest, as of late, I've picked some good games to stream. To be quite honest with you, like the games I've decided to stream have been pretty good. The Suns are getting all the luck. Almost. I feel like the Suns are just going to hit that lead because Port are panicking with their possessions. They're just kicking it straight back to the Suns, and they're just getting so many inside 50s. Rankin, and the Suns hit the lead. This is huge for the game. What is this from the Gold Coast Suns? They have turned it up monumentally. Miller is genuinely on track for about 150 to 160 fantasy points. How many is that in terms of Supercoach? Because I know how Supercoach points work, even though I don't do Supercoach, but I don't know how fantasy works. I know Supercoach is more than fantasy, but yeah, 160, that's huge. Port are terrible, says Geordie Bartel. Well, you could say the same thing about the Saints. Like, I still think Port right now are better than the Saints, and we'll probably finish higher than the Saints. I'm not really flat about how we are at the moment. And you don't give up just yet. The Suns, you've beaten the Suns literally every year since 2011, and they haven't lost at the Adelaide Oval. But I mean, right now it's not looking great, but I still would probably back the Power in for a response, and probably still the win. But look what we're getting. High scoring, pretty close. Port are now on the counter. For Geordie's sake and for Port's sake, I definitely want to kick one here. So what I'll do next week, probably for next year, if you're a member on the channel, I might do either a fantasy or a Supercoach competition for members to give more sort of rewards to those who become a member. So, but I just don't know which one's better. I feel like it's a 50-50 split, really, on who picks each of the other. So I think the scores are uploading in the other game. If you can see the scores, it's a little bit hard to read. I might make it a little bit bigger, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't stream the other game because honestly, it's looking like just a one-sided affair. And last time I'm back in the Giants, and I don't know why I've been so supportive of the Giants over the last couple of weeks, backing them in against the Dogs and the Pies, and like next week they've got the Hawks. I still probably will tip them though, to be fair. Actually, to be honest, that is a tough game to predict. GWS and Hawthorn. Who are you guys going to go for in that one? Because, I mean, I don't just want to continuously back in the Giants. They're just not doing it. Fantasy so much better. I've done both and I prefer it by a long way. Maybe it's because JS uses Super Coach. Geordie and Sam, another point. 35-36. Who's your tip from here, Geordie and Sam? I genuinely don't. I still trust the Power. They've still got more trust in me. I'm still not completely convinced with the Suns this year, because it's just really hard to be convinced by a side like the Suns who keep letting everyone down. GWS Hawks. Hawks never won at Giants. Yeah, then I might go GWS. But it's just like, I've been going GWS the last 2 weeks and they've just been letting me down. They're just shit. They're really shit this year. The Georgiades. He's been pretty good early for the Power. I sort of want him to kick this. I don't want this to be like a game where every team just can't kick goals and just keep missing. I sort of want it to be quite accurate as well. And there you go. They've got the lead back, the Power. They needed that one. Bit of a steadier there, but this is a huge game of footy. So don't go anywhere if you've just joined us. About time, says Geordie and Sam. Hawks never won at Giants Stadium, including 2020 when we played 5 games there. You played 5 there? I didn't know they played that many games at Giants and you still didn't win once. What's the live ladder? I could give the... Actually, I don't really want to give the live ladder because I don't want to look at it. I think we could go 11th after this. Actually, let me have a look at it right now. If Gold Coast win, we go 11th. Yeah, I don't even care. I still want Gold Coast to win.
It's a huge money for the Suns' club history as well. Won just 7 games for the season last year. They're just at their best ever season under Stuart Dew.
Not just Stuart Dew, their best season in history. They most likely will have their best season in history. Georgiades again. He's been their main threat up forward for the Power. On fire so far. Your favourite goals are straight drop punts or running goals. Pies to be in the 8 and Port Adelaide to stay as they are. Shannon. Shannon, you can't be a live ladder. I need a proper one. And that's a hopeless shot. Not even registering a score. I know it will. 6-6. Plays 5-6. Collingwood 8 goals, 17. Wow. Wow. Well, there you go. The Pies really should be up by more. 8 points in the quarter. Good mark from Ainsworth, and he looks injured. In fact, 3 players look injured. Look at that. They're all down. Well, there you go. 2 Port players down. That gives the Suns a little bit of an advantage. I'm going to go grab some snacks before the stream. So a few people were like saying in chat, oh, Cardi late again. Oh, this is just unlike him. He's never on time. Fair enough, but this isn't really my fault. Like, I scheduled the stream for 3:55 and we were in Manly during the day and I had a walk and they were in the centre and I decided to go for a walk on my own. I said, meet Me at the apartment, no later than 3:40, so I can actually get a few things set up. And they got there like 7-8 minutes later than 3:40. So that's why I'm like, well, crap. Now I've got no time, or not enough time to set up. So that's why I was a little bit later. But I got some snacks. So yeah, like just be a little bit more patient. Don't be hacks in the stream. Like, okay, yes, I might not be on time, but it's not the end of the world. Like, I'm gonna obviously be streaming the game. Here we go for the Suns. Shaun, give it a Shaun. And it should be a certain goal because they could go over the top to Ellis. No. No, they won't. No, he won't. This is where Port claw away again, but I hope not. No, the Suns are doing well to still contend. Yeah, this will be UK. This will be Gold Coast best season unless something drastic happens for them. But they look good this year. Well, to be fair, Shaun is in the goal. He's been huge, Shaun. He's kicked his third. Maybe not. That's the second Shaun score of you, but I want this to be a goal. But no, yeah, Mr. Saints fan right now is at Sydney Airport, so I guess it's a reason why I can't give constant stat updates. It's probably on a plane right now. Alright, well that looks like a goal, but it all depends on the arc or the Oh, that's super unlucky for Gold Coast and for Shaun. They caught the edge. That's unlucky. So Suns honestly deserve it to be in front. Honestly, unless you're a Port fan, no one really liked to see that. That can't happen twice as Jordan said. Well, it did. So lucky for you guys. We'll definitely take that. How good has Darcy Cameron been with no Grundy? I don't know how good he's been. I haven't really been watching the game, but it's been pretty good, I've heard. Here we go, Port are away. Jones. Dixon's there. Power Pepper also. Taps it over the top to Finlayson. Jones, the quick snap. The high ball. But it will be a mark to the Suns. Oh no, what are you doing, mate? And Collins just kicks out in the full. No, he doesn't. I'll take that, I guess. How crap are bloody GWS? Scoring shots in the other game, 26-9. They've tripled them in scoring shots. I don't want to go in. I hope we don't pick him up, to be honest. But in saying that, he's a good player when he's on. But he's just too much of a hassle as a player to pick up. Oh no, here we go, Port. He drops it, Power Pepper. Farrell. Dixon. Drops it. Mark. Probably a mark, but I mean, to be fair, it looked like he dropped it. I'll be back when we'll grab a drink.
Hits the deck, they normally play it, and this is a big kick for Charlie. Tell you what, it's one of the great positions of the day, if not the weekend. That was Farrell. Set up this.
Now, I'll be lying on you where the classes were because I don't live here.
Goals from King Charlie, but gee, the kick was superb. 65 games and 94.
I do have some Beverinos in the fridge, but I don't think alcohol is going to do the best in terms of helping the spice. So I got some milk. And I might crack open those later. Shit. Can't get this tabletop wet. Or sorry, the couch all dirty. That's good. So 5 minutes to go. 6-point margin. And Kane Farrell, who's had a good start to the game for himself, is lining up for his second. What was that? And could be a goal. There'll be another score review. There's something to determine whether it's touched or not. Ooh. Now this is going to be close. It looks like a goal to the naked eye, but actually there's a little bit of padding. I think that's actually a point, technically. Well, fair enough. To the letter of the law, that is a point. But that is as close as it gets, Ale. Sucked in power flogs. How many of these super close score reviews have we had in this game? That's almost a record. Port are definitely lifting here. They look like the better side right now. 1 point away from getting a Huntsman. Yeah, I'm aware of the camera being out of focus. There's no need to spam it. Not the end of the world. There we go. It always just does it on its own. Jake, stop spamming high. Don't be a flog. Can the Suns get one against the run of play? Shoals over the top. Xavier Leah. Free kick, surely. Maybe not. Maybe he milked it, but that looked like a push. Okay, can't be serious with that comment, mate. Do I have a lipstick on? I'm fucking eating hot Doritos. Of course it's not lipstick. It's just the dust. Yeah, I'll put lipstick on. Not necessarily saying if you are a guy that wears lipstick that there's anything wrong with it, but you gotta be serious, mate. This game is a hidden gem. It's a good game. I don't think many would have had this game as their game of the round before the start of the round. But I don't think this will be the game of the round because it's going to be very tough to top. Here we go. He's got so much space, he could almost go for home. But he does very, very well with a pass to Holman, I think, or Ainsworth. And when you get a good game of footy, you get viewers, which is good. It is Pride round, to be fair. Well, not the whole round is Pride round, but it is the what's the Pride game yesterday, to be fair. They had a bloody Pride game, Lamingtons. Point. I've got to fix up the scores to make Port get on 44. Yeah, they had bloody rainbow lamingtons at the game. I don't get one, but... Here we go. Here's a chance for Gold Coast to get one late. That could be ball. He's just dragging it in. He did no... Yeah, he did nothing to try and get rid of that. Dersma, so fair enough. I should update the score. I have. Pissing down raining Collingwood GD. So it is raining in Melbourne. I wouldn't know because I'm not in Melbourne. Now, I don't know if the STAV sub count's broken or we're just not getting subs. I've gotten a couple. A tough kick for Ellis. Now, we could get a double Huntsman. If Gold Coast get a goal and Port Adelaide, you get a point. Imagine that, a double Huntsman. We need a Gold Coast goal and a Port point. Misses galore this quarter. Could get a 9-11. We could. Imagine a double 9-11 as well. No, I don't think it'll happen this quarter considering there's, well, like the 6-9 because there's only 30 seconds. Now, as good as these chips are, they're hot as crap. I mean, obviously they're flaming hot, but yeah, a lot of milk to actually get through it all. Remember, 75 cursed number. What do you mean? What, first team gets to 75 are you talking about? 18 seconds to go. Can Gold Coast score a late one? Probably not. Giants kick another one. Surely they don't win. I just realised I still need to get one more big call correct. Yeah, I think that'll be it. Ball. Siren. Good game of footy. Hopefully it's not like Port v Sydney where Port just get a, you know, just a huge surge in the third quarter. But I don't think Gold Coast will allow that to happen. They've been good. I still don't think they'll win this, but they have every chance to win it right now. As we're going to switch over to Collingwood v GWS. As Collingwood are up by 25, but the Giants get the last two, and it could be interesting if they kick another one. And I sort of want them to get back in the game, but it will be tough, and they honestly don't deserve to be anywhere near leading, considering how poor they've been. And if you guys have any questions, I'll make sure to read it. Still time for GWS? Yeah, well, we might watch the end of the game. Whilst, I mean, half time's 20 minutes, so I don't know how long there'll be left in this game, but it's probably around 20 minutes. There you go. They've kicked another one. 8-4 to 9-18. Collingwood fans are pissed off at something. Surely not. I actually really want to know what the call was. I didn't get to see it. What was the call? Like, have a shocking, deliberate call? I want to say it. I want to give my thoughts on it. Now, this milk necessarily isn't really used. This milk isn't meant to be used for the chips, but I'm going to finish all this milk, it seems. There'll be no milk for breakfast tomorrow. Yeah, no, in the wet as well, especially. That's a poor call. But the Giants, 20 points. 9 goals, 18 though. If for whatever reason the Giants do win, I'll get my big calls correct for the round. I'm going to go and have a look at the big calls. But yeah, I reckon the game will probably finish when the other game starts again. Free kick to Collingwood. Hopefully he misses, but like obviously Collingwood deserve to win this game, but it'd be good to see you. Imagine they lose. It'd probably be the most dominant loss ever. So Darcy Cameron, Pies fans have been really impressed with the way he's been going about it in the absence of Grundy, but I sort of hope he misses this. He's kicked a goal. Now let's quickly see what my big calls were. For North Adelaide, it was...
I reckon and I don't know if the Crows are going to drop that game. So my tip will be the Crows to win it by 26 points. My big call will be North Melbourne lead at the...
No, North didn't lead at half time, and my big call for this... I better not screw it up here.
disposals. So those were my...
What was my big call?
Suns record 15.
Suns get 15 or behinds. Okay, okay. Gold Coast needs 6 more behinds to avoid a punishment for this round. 6 more behinds. Could those Chol overturned behinds be a blessing in disguise potentially? Alright, let's get back and actually read chat. Yeah, Collingwood probably is set to win it, but we'll still watch the end of the game considering there's really nothing else to do.
Alright, let's get...
You'd say North in the 1998 grand final were dominant. 9 goals, 22. That's poor. I think it won't be that long considering that it's quite wet. Oh, you idiot. You fucking idiot. That is game. And that's like, I don't know what his name is, but I know that guy is. That guy with the long hair. Ah, yum. Yeah, well, you don't say, Shannon. No, I'd say definitely game over now. Man, Collingwood, they are red hot right now. Arguably the form team of the competition. They'll overtake us not only in terms of points, but in terms of percentage as well. How shit at GWS? Run too far. You see that maybe happen once at most a game. You don't really see that. Right, I'll be honest. These are good, but they're hot. So I'm going to put them away. And it's probably a little bit annoying for you guys to see me eat chips as well. So we're going to chuck all this away. I'll have to whip out the vlog at some point as well. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't pick this stream. Oh, almost. 90 people in chat. So who is your tip for the Gold Coast Port game? I'll still back in the power. I'm going to go the power by like 14. But honestly, like, I do want to see Gold Coast kick 6 more behinds. It's very much doable. No, not at half time, Shannon. What are you going to add, anyways? If you let me know in chat what you'll add to the stream, I'll consider it, maybe. Probably CF28. There's another mark to my check. I want to see how many inside 50s the Pies have to the Giants. The inside 50 differential must be insane. It is... Well, actually not as big of a disparity as I would have imagined. 54 to 42. But still... Collingwood could get almost 70 inside 50s with the way this game's going right now. Honestly, I want to see Collingwood just score as many behinds as they possibly can. You don't normally see a team score 20 behinds or more in a game. They're on 11 goals, 20. They've been flattened by the scoreboard, the Giants, 20 points to 4. I think Melbourne scored quite a few behinds against the Tigers, but I don't know how many. 22. So they could beat Gold Coast, they could beat North, and they could beat Adelaide. They could go 12 wins after round 18, but I don't know. We'll see. People are half to me vlogging in the background. The thing is, I didn't even notice it until after reviewing the footage, and I don't know. I sort of cringed when I saw it. I found it a little bit awkward. Because when I do actually vlog, I don't actually see the screen. I just stare at the lens. So when people do act like idiots behind when they see the camera, which I can see why they do it, I don't actually notice it. I don't really want to notice it, because if I pay attention to that, then I'll fucking lose focus and I won't actually say what I want to actually say. But yeah, it was probably done the most that has ever been that it's ever been done when I was in Sydney with all those people in the background, especially that guy. He did it like probably 7-8 times. When I was asking, there's been 20 behinds kicked twice in the same round. Same round. Did Melbourne kick 20 behinds against Brisbane? Oh yeah, shit, you're right. They did. I completely forgot about it. That's just because I haven't watched the game. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. That's actually a ESPN stat that maybe AFL Central will gobble up and post. Honestly, AFL Central is that much better than the AFL memes page. Like that, I don't know if anyone else agrees, but all that guy uploads now are just overused shitty memes and just stolen memes that aren't his, and they're not even funny. And like this betting crap, like, oh yeah, bloody follow this guy for 100% guaranteed money back for these bets. Like, no one gives a crap. You're a sellout. They're the shittest memes all. I know, it's just tag a mate if you're in the 8 on. I don't know if the owner of AFL memes is watching this and they've lost any association with him, but I'm just being honest and upfront. How much longer till the end of half time? Good question. Probably like 10 minutes, I'd say still. And yep, 9 minutes pretty much. So we won't watch the end of this game, but it'll be very close to the end. Like, there'll be probably 3 or 4. We won't miss out on much. It's not like this is going to be a thriller. If this becomes a thriller, if GWS kick like a whole heap of goals, like a surge of goals, for whatever reason, I might stick around. No, I don't like mushrooms. And it's on itself and on pizzas or anything. I'm not a fan of mushrooms. They're warming up. Yeah, but we're talking about actually the game starting. I sort of want to see Collingwood score like 25 points, if that's even a possibility from this position.
Giants could get... Imagine that, yeah. They could. That should have been my big call. That would be quite a unique big call. GWS kick more goals but lose. My big call, though, for this game, because I did say GWS would win. I just had a feeling, but not looking like that's happening. Yeah, my big call for GWS to be behind it. No, it was for them to actually have more scoring shots. Wait, what was it? No, to have less scoring shots than Collingwood but win, which they definitely have less scoring shots. So, honestly, if GWS win, I get my big call right. But they need to kick like 5 goals in 10 minutes in the wet, and they only kicked 9. Oh, what the freaking hell are you doing, Taranto? That's just disgraceful. Yeah, Shannon's not getting his big call. Alright, here we go. They've just got numbers aplenty, the Pies. Do you go for Saints? Well, obviously I do, mate. All you need to do is just look at my latest video and that will give you your answer. And any videos on my channel like that matter. I sort of do want him to miss this. Not because I feel like GWS can get back in the game. I just want to see Collingwood score behind. It's sort of intriguing in a way. Because you just don't really see it very often. 11-21 on the... No, he's kicked it. No, it's a point. That's a point. It faded back very late. So they've got another behind. 11-21. That's just not normal. Not common. And not a common occurrence on a scoreboard. 21 behinds. Although we did see it in this round earlier with the Ds. I should have just tipped Collingwood. So should I, AL. I am literally going to get... Well, I could still get 2 out of 9 this round, which is just tragic. And of course, of the games that I got right, the games that I didn't want to get right. Like, my ideal round would have been an 8 out of 9. And for Saints to win, and that being the only game I drop. And it's I get bloody 3 out of 9 or 2 out of 9. And of course, the game where I tipped the Swans, that is one of the few games I get right. Literally, I was talking about AL and in DMs. It's literally the worst case scenario. So yeah, not the round that I wanted. And GWS kick another goal. Surely not. Surely not. 87-65. I mean, they still are technically in the hunt. ALS is still not over. Like, what the... I just don't think the Pies... They can't allow themselves to... Well, they can't allow GWS to win this game. Like, even if they do kick a couple goals, we're going to run on. Collingwood will reduce it. There's a lady in the crowd without... Well, she did... It's not like she had no teeth, but... Giga needs to improve or it'll cost us eventually. So Shane... I don't know who you support, so maybe you want to let me know about that. Assuming you're talking about Collingwood, though, considering that you're 11 goals, 21. You go to Bali, nice. I've never been. There was a chance Bali could have been a possibility this year after the grand final, but I don't think that's happening. And I'll be honest, Bali isn't really up there that high in terms of top holiday destinations. It seems a bit... not shit, but I don't know. It just seems a bit... I don't know what the word to describe is, but... Yeah, I don't know. Very descriptive there for myself. Didn't even give you any reason, but I just don't feel like Bali would be very high up there. But I wouldn't mind going one day. The lead is 1 goal, 16. Yeah, I know. So GWS could actually kick more goals and lose. You don't see that very often, and they could kick 12 goals, 5. They could lose by 2 goals while kicking more goals than Collingwood. It would be interesting though if GWS kicked like 1 goal in the next minute. No, thought that was a mark to Collingwood. Should have been a mark to Collingwood if the kick was executed a bit better. Thoughts on the ton, Stuart? I don't know if you genuinely meant that or if you just can't spell, but the Tom Stewart bum, I didn't watch it live, but yeah, that's not a good look. That's probably like 3 or 4 weeks, I'd say. And there's this now debate of whether or not players should get sent off if occurrences like that happen. So I don't know what you guys reckon in chat, if that should be the case or not. I'd probably say yes, because like, what if a grand final you get one of your worst players to take out Petrarca or like a big name player in the grand final? Because at the end of the day, you'll take a 6-week suspension if you win the flag to take out it's a shitty tactic, but at the end of the day, like, that could be a potential to happen, but you're not going to do it if you lose a player. Like, I feel like it probably should be implemented, or maybe in some way. Players should get sent off, but only if it's really bad. Yeah, like, not if it's just like a concussion or a dangerous tackle. It has to be like, when Milburn, remember that when Milburn bloody took out Silvani? I know that was late in the game, but that would have been an instance where a player should have been sent off if that was to be put in place. Or when I think Dean Solomon took out Ling in like 2008 or whatever. Or when, like, obviously Gaff took out Brayshaw more recently and all that. Cost us the game, says King Gold. I still think you cost yourself the game. Like, you can blame it all you want, but you were down by 6 goals in the first half. Richmond Fly supporters do like to suck on the umpires particularly, but it was a factor why you maybe lost, but it didn't cost you the game. But again, I didn't actually watch much of the game. Like, literally, I was in a fucking Peruvian restaurant for half of that game, and I didn't have any phone on me because it was being charged out the back in the kitchen. So I wanted to watch the game. The only good game when I was in a bloody Peruvian restaurant. Oh, I do not like looking at that ladder. That ladder saddens me deeply that we're fucking 10th. That saddens me very much deeply. But that's the reality that I'm in at the moment. The game's about to start. Yeah, I'll turn on it at the 5-minute mark. I sort of want to see if GWS can get a goal here. They surely won't. But I would like them to win. But they won't. Yeah, they're not. Presti was knocked out and Neil Geelong kicked a goal. That's crazy how close the ladder is. I feel like if the Port do lose this game, I still reckon that we're out of the equation. Like, yeah, we could still make finals, but we're playing like dog shit. There's no way we're going to get back to our best and beat all these sides that we're coming up against, the good sides. Nowhere. Like, we can't even beat West Coast. Oh, okay, Jesse Hogan's having a shot for goal. I'll quickly watch this, and then we'll change it to the other game. Abuse. You never know. I mean, obviously we're not going to watch it because we have to convert to the other game. But GWS have now kicked another one. You never know with this game. Chat, do we switch over to Port Gold Coast or do we just finish the rest of this game? I know it's a Port Gold Coast live stream and that game's a good one, but technically this could end up being a thriller if GWS kick maybe 1 or 2 more late. Let me know, chat. Port scored a goal. There you go. I'll fix up that scoreboard. In fact, I probably should fix up the scoreboards anyway. But like, there's only 5 minutes left, and if GWS don't keep going the next 3 minutes, I'll change it. 2 minutes actually. I'll change it. So I'll let it play for the next couple of minutes until there's no way the Giants can win. Or if Collingwood get like a goal, then yeah, I'll change it. Maybe GWS. Maybe GWS. Maybe. All right, this is going to be a good finish. I'm going to watch this game. There's no way Collingwood... This would be the biggest Collingwood choke of all time. And I really do want GWS to win this game. So GWS now have more goals than Collingwood with just the sheer amount of dominance the Pies have had in this game from what I've had a look at. They could still lose. Suns kick a goal, do they? I don't see it being shown on the scoreboard. Well, they have. We will shift back to Gold Coast v Port, but right now, all of a sudden, the Giants have turned it up. They've kicked bloody 7 in this last quarter. How? I don't bloody know how they've kicked bloody 7, but they have. Collingwood have kicked 11 goals, 21. GWS kicked 12 goals, 5. All they need really is just one to steadier, and that'll be it for the Pies, which you'd think would happen. But now the Giants have a sniff. It would be the biggest choke you'd think you'd see all year if the Giants do end up winning this game. Giants inside 50, another goal to the Giants. Do they get another goal, GWS? Oh no, this is late chat. Or maybe they do. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to read my chat because I don't want it to be spoiled because I'm a little bit behind. Here they come. Giants done 50. No, they're delayed more than you. Oh, okay. That's good then. 2 minutes to go. We are watching GWS v Collingwood. It is a 10-point margin, but honestly, it just looked like the game was dead. But GWS just got late goals to make it quite interesting. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but the Giants are in this game. There's 3 minutes to go. I still think the Pies hold on. You would expect them to hold on, but you just never know. With the Giants, they're playing much better. It's over since AFL 18. Suns are ahead. Wow, good on the Suns. I sort of want them to start missing though for my big call. Game over says, no, not yet AFL 18. If they kick a goal or if it gets to like the 1 minute mark and it's this margin, then yeah, game over. But still time. Ainsworth goal. All right, chat. Thank you for keeping me up to date. Jeez, we've got potentially 2 crackers. How has this ended up being a cracker? Looking at the scores, it just seemed like this is going to be just such shitty, just easy win for the Pies. Here's a chance though for Collingwood. One more goal will very much seal it. Bloody the Cox the dud falls over like a twin tower. Free kick to the Giants and they're going. They're playing on. They've got nowhere to go though. Cornelio goes wide. Dacos tries to do his best. He gives away a free kick. The Giants, 150 on the clock. They need 2 goals to win it. They have more goals than Collingwood right now, with Collingwood having 15 more scoring shots. Huge for the Pies. They've just got to be composed. And they might have done enough. There's still a 134 to go. Spam GWS if they're going to win. I don't think many still think they're going to win, but... Oh, can you just believe it if they did win? Like, I simply couldn't believe it. In the back. Well, obviously, if Collingwood choke and do lose this, we'll still be 9th, which will help. So this does help the Saints if GWS could find a way here. Oh, this is huge. This one-on-one. 118. It's probably it. What Giants need to do now is they just need to be clean with the footy, get it inside 50, get a quick goal, and they've got to get it done again through a centre clearance. They say out of time, but there's technically still enough time until there just isn't. But they simply just got to be clean and with everything they do here, the Giants. And that isn't clean when you just do rush kicks like that. Like, I don't know why they do that. And that's got to be it now. Out of time. Yeah, alright, Collingwood win. Alright, Collingwood win. And with 50, that says it all. So we won't even bother finishing the rest of the game. But that was actually pretty interesting, that finish. They made it interesting. At least it wasn't completely boring. They made it interesting enough for me to stay on that game when the other game started. But obviously now we'll shift to the more important game and the more interesting game of the lot. Port v Gold Coast. And this is Marshall. And they've regained the lead, the power. This is a goal-for-goal game so far in the third. From one game to the other. But yeah, don't go anyway. Just because the other game is obviously over doesn't mean this game is over. This is a huge game of footy. We've got 115 people watching. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are on the road to 18.9. Obviously 20k as like the next huge milestone. But 18.9k this stream is the goal. Shootout? Sort of. Chat, would you consider this a shootout? A shootout? It's sort of a shootout in a way. But a shootout, in my opinion, is any game where two sides score over 100 or where like the combined scores are over 200. I feel. Otherwise, it's high scoring, but I don't think it's quite a shootout. Gold Coast 9 behinds. As much as I like them to kick goals, I also want them to kick behinds. So just keep an eye on for the big call because it's the last game of the round and it's my last chance of a big call being correct. He claims the mark. It wasn't a mark. Wits. Georgiades. G'day, I'm Tyler, surfing and skating twin bro. I don't even know who that guy is, so good on you. Chol via Leah. Chol's won probably the battle so far. But Ali did that well. It's only the third quarter, so definitely shootout possible. True. Could still be. I mean, I guess it, I don't know. Whatever you want to classify it as. Good mark, Dixon. Strong. That's a poor kick. Good mark from Miller. You know what? What was I going to do? I was going to check my recent games of stream to see. So GWS Bulldogs, definitely a good game. Brisbane St Kilda. Well, actually, in saying that, oh no, I've actually streamed some alright games. I mean, Carlton Sydney, that was a good game. Sydney Richmond, that was definitely a good game. Bulldogs Geelong was alright. Hawthorn Collingwood was good. Freo Brisbane was okay. Then obviously Essendon Carlton was terrible. Brisbane Saints wasn't that good. And then the last two games were good. And Casbolt takes a great contested mark. I remember the Swans kicked one more goal than the Cats in the game, but Geelong won by 2 goals and kicked 8-23. 2011. Was that GMHBA or SCG? So wait, have you ever been to the SCG AL? I know you live in Adelaide, but you should go to the SCG and watch a Sydney game. Much better atmosphere than obviously just the Adelaide games you can attend. So I'd consider going to the SCG. But that's good for my big call. 5 more behinds required for my big call. 5 more behinds. Could we get a double 9-11? We didn't get a double Huntsman, but a double 9-11 still on the cards. It's probably unlikely, but a double 9-11 or a 9-11 and a 69 if Port kick 10-9 and Gold Coast kick 9-11. W stream, you love to see it. G'day, football Sirens. Feed the team. They have to put a Macca's feed the team up and a McValley bundle just as Stuart Jew was on screen, just to do them dirty there. That's funny. Well, Rankin's out the back. If they get it to him, they can't. But they'll get a free kick, the Suns. I want to see the free kick count. If Mr. Saintsman was here, he'd give me the stats. But he's on the bloody plane to fucking Malaysia. Off to Kuala Lumpur. 12-8. And easy. So I don't know if I want Gold Coast goal or a point. I guess rather a goal. The points will come. But the big call would be nice to get done. And Ellis in a better position for their 8th goal and to hit the lead. Sunday streams are underrated. I agree. I genuinely almost say they're more enjoyable than the Friday games. Like, you arguably get more better, maybe not better, but like, you arguably find more enjoyment in the Sunday games because it's not like at a shite time. People are back from footy. People are like at home watching this last game because people like to enjoy the Friday night games on their own. Good goal from Ellis, and the Suns regain the lead. Come on, Swallow. Oh, that's funny. Can we see a double 9-11? Cheers everyone for subscribing. If you've just subscribed to the channel, I do appreciate that. I did say 18.9. That is still a potential. We need 34 in quarter and a half. One simple question. Tex or Tom Lynch? You'd have to probably go Lynch right now. But Tex is a good player still. I didn't watch any of the North Adelaide game, but... Oh, shit. Walker kicked 6. Maybe that changes my mind. I didn't notice that. Yeah, no, I was out all day, so I didn't get to watch a touch of that one. But Walker with 6 goals, that's huge. Eamon, free kick potentially to the Suns. Rao with the inside 50. Bombs it long. Almost a marker. Leah has to do it well. He goes for the banana. And couldn't find Rosie. Can't find the mark. There hasn't been a draw. Remember, this is 11th v 12th. Soon to be... us in that position, either 11th or 12th, well, not 12th, but yeah, I still want Gold Coast to win actually, even though we'll get overtaken. I don't really care. Oh, big hit. Power Pepper. Wines. It's a high quality game of footy. Eamon back to Wines. Wines inside 50. Well, not just yet. Farrell's there, who's had a blinder of a game. It has seemed... Oh, come on. Marshall and Georgiades, they crashed into each other. Good stuff there from Marshall. And it'll be a point. The potential huntsman and double 9-11 could still be on the cards here. Bold call, Malcolm Rosa kicks a goal off the side. If that happens, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be very impressed. Very obscure player to choose as well. Free kick to the Suns and Casbolt playing sort of out of position. Fogarty kicked 4 and Mark the Year contender. So Fogarty and Walker combining for 10. Here's a chance for the Suns. Oh, you got to mark those. I wouldn't mind having a look at the mark. Yeah, the STG was a good ground. It's probably top 5, I'd say. AFL stadiums. Like, it's a good ground. The iconic grandstand is a good look. Rankin! Goal! Rankin loves that one. And the Suns lead by 7. There's a Saints fan in the crowd. That's a good goal. Oh, piss off Super World uploads as I'm streaming. Everyone, don't go and watch Super World new video. Don't watch it. Definitely don't click on the video and leave a like and view it. Like roaming has. Adelaide Oval. Well, I haven't been to Optus, so that'll probably change the list when I do go there, which will... I'll still go to West Coast St Kilda, even though like we're playing so much shitter, but I'll still go to the game. I can't just back out of those plans. I'll still go to Perth this year, but yeah. And football science has gone, and so has Dem. A couple of people have actually gone to go watch Super Watch. The pricks? No, I don't really care. Wow, good ball movement from the power. Rosie. That's a class finish, and the power kick one back, and it's 63-64. 9-9-9-10. Port need 2 points. Gold Coast need 1 point, and a potential double 9-11 is on the cards. What was the upload? Well, you'll find. You'll figure it out. If you care about Superwog, you'll figure out what the video is. You link the Superwog vid and you lose your mod AFL, Dane. A double 9-11 could be on the cards.
And it's great to see him getting involved on the scoreboard, Rosie. It's the difference between him being an average player and being the superstar I think we all think he's going to be, and that is his ability to impact on the scoreboard.
How the fuck did...
Score involvement 7, third most for the season. Inside 50 is the most, score assist the most. Last week was the blueprint for his 3-vote games. Wentz gets another clearance for the Suns.
Come on, Gold Coast. I just still feel like Port could get a few goals in a row and one team will end up winning by 4 or 5 goals and they just stop. I hope no team stops and they just continue going at it for all the game.
That's the blueprint for him. 27 and plenty of score involvements. Finlayson with a flick. Burton against the grain, but he has it wide. Race on. Jones, Dixon, beaten by Markov. With the Jets on. Little nudge out. Well, Jonas was there for it. Farrell was going the wrong direction. Jonas gets to the edge.
If we get a double OG bomber, that would be monumental. Like, that would be the biggest thing you'll ever see. That would be bigger than the game itself. Oh, they keep it in play. The power. You better kick a point. If you kick a goal, you will disrespect everyone. Rosie, please kick a point. He's kicked the goal. And that double OG bomber will not be happening. Oh, but it's a Huntsman. It's a Huntsman. So if Gold Coast kick a point, it'll be a Huntsman and 9-11. So that is still on the cards. It is a Huntsman. They need 1 point, and this would be a Huntsman and 9-11. I don't think you've ever seen that before. Gold Coast need to kick a point. Gold Coast need to kick a point. It went from travesty to hope. Yeah, I completely forgot that was still a possibility. So it went from potential double 9-11 to potential Huntsman and 9-11. So the next score needs to be a Gold Coast point or I will be pissed off. Imagine we saw a 4 goals 20. Well, with the way the Saints game was going, it was almost the possibility. Port, do not get the next score. Come, here we go, Wits. Here we go. Swallow, good pickup. Frederick with a tackle. Could have been high. Mate, do the gritty and let them get a point. I might watch the Origin. I mean, there'll probably be nothing else to watch. So if I have the chance to watch it, if I've got nothing to do, I'll have it on in the background. But I won't be too invested because obviously I don't follow the State of Origin. I don't support any of the sides and I'm not a rugby fan. But I'll watch it closely enough. Come on, Gold Coast. This is sort of a shootout, actually. Please, Gold Coast. I'm begging you. New South Wales. I'm in New South Wales, but I don't support a side. And I don't know why I would, considering I don't live in any of the states. But I guess you got to have a team, don't you? Or at least someone you want to win. Actually, no, I'd just rather a close game if I'd watch it. Obviously, I don't wish I was the coach of the Saints. Like, people were like, oh yeah, you'll even do a better job as Saints coach. But in reality, I probably won't. Like, it's pretty tough to be a head coach. Oh, this is dangerous for Port Adelaide. If they kick anything here, we're screwed. Dixon wants to score. We cannot let them score here, Gold Coast. No. No. Fucking dickhead. Oh, come on. That sucks. I love how chat also annoyed about it. And no more OG Bomber Huntsman. But that's alright. Can we just at least get an OG Bomber? Why did That's not where the hide, Shannon. You don't hide someone just because they time out. Depends on what they time out, but that's a timeout, not a hide. Sorry, you don't hide someone if they spam. It depends obviously on what they spam. Ballard got to be firm and strong, and he is. Bows, but he finds it straight back. But a drop mark to Dursma could give the Suns a chance here. Ground ball needs to be won from the Suns, and they do. Rao, who's been pretty good in this game, that could be ball. That will be ball. Rao will be kicking himself, going, what the hell have I just done there? The double blow, bang, bang. And it'll be Motlop. Yeah, I'm still in Sydney. I feel like this could potentially start slipping away from the Suns if the Power get a couple here. Hopefully not, though. It's been a good game up to this point. But this would be for 3 in a row for Port Adelaide. And Motlop, that looks alright. That is just not on target. That'll be a point. So now it's up to Gold Coast. As much as I do want them to get back in this game, I do need 5 points for the big call. So just get any scoring shots, the Suns. Any scoring shots are good enough. Yeah, Suns sort of doing it next. How many likes do we have? Oh, 160 is alright, actually. I sort of get like somewhere in the 200 range for these live reactions on average. Dixon. Oh no, Finlayson. Oh shit, now it's all up to the Suns here. They've kicked 3 in a row and they're going to be up and about the Power. Port. Imagine the Suns win the game with a 15th behind after this. Alright. Look, if Port do win, at least we stay 10th. We don't really stay 10th. Like, we'll 8th heading into the round and we're going to drop a couple spots. No, because Gito was in win, so I didn't get that big call right. Do I like KFC? Yes, but it's not something I eat every single day, which is what others, or what people believe for some weird reason. Come on, Gold Coast, I need the next. Hopefully AL. Be a great way to win the round if it is a thriller. Chips are back as well. Suns could score a OG Bomber potentially. It'll make it harder though if Port kick another one, because I don't know if the Suns have it in them to do, you know, to turn it around from that position. Suns need the next. Frederick. Bonner. Marshall. You know, they could have paid a free kick for holding, but they don't. You love to see the KFC goal pads. Well, my port by 18 call is on target. Oh, no. Kick it. Alright. Suns still have 4 minutes here. I sort of want them to kick a point and then kick a goal. Sharp, what do you want? Gold Coast kick the next point or a goal? Because if they kick a goal, they're in the game. But a point gives them the OG bomber, which we all want. Up, up, up. Oh, no one's there. Kick the next point. Good. I've taught my chat well. Drop mark. Here we go. Gold Coast are out. Rankin. He's a magical player, this man. Ainsworth, kick a point. Oh, shit. He'll probably kick a goal. I really want him to kick a point. I know I want this game to be close, but I want him to kick a point here. I don't know who I'm tipping Gold Coast Collingwood. I still reckon I lean on the Suns. Because of the home ground advantage. Goal. Fuck hell. Fucking hell. But to be fair, I guess the game did need a Gold Coast response, so yeah, that's good in itself. The tower's still standing. Oh, that's funny. I can't read chat because there's no... I'm gonna have to read chat here. 31-minute quarter. I don't actually think it's 31 minutes. I think I got the timer wrong. But it could be 31 minutes, but I think I got the timer wrong. It's 30 minutes, so it's actually not 31, but still. Close enough. Good stuff. Oh, no, I was going to say. High tackle. We might crack open something at three-quarter time. Get some salsa. That doesn't need fucking salsa. It's already hot enough. If those were plain Doritos, yeah, I would get salsa. If I had some. Whew. What do you think we had to do last night to win? Well, kicking more than 32 would have helped. Oh no, Finlayson. Oh no, Marshall. Jesus Christ, Port. Sorry, Jesus Christ, Gold Coast. That was poor. Just survive to three-quarter time, even though one more would be nice. Well, this wouldn't be nice. And also my big call, I need him to kick 5 more points to Suns. I don't see that happening. How many pets do I have? Don't actually know how many exactly I've got, but I've got quite a few. A lot of them rabbits. Marshall, tough kick. Good kick. Great kick. Goal. Ah, Jesus. That hurts the Suns. AL says it's weird all the good games trying to be games that nobody thought would be thrillers. Like like West Coast Essendon as well. Would you consider Collingwood GWS a thriller or nah? Because it technically ended in one, but I mean, compared to all the other games, it was close, but not really. I wouldn't say it was a thriller. But again, would you consider West Coast Essendon a thriller? Because that was sort of beyond doubt the result late. Good stuff. Gold Coast are applying the heat and the pressure. But I think it'll be enough for the Power just to hold on here. Maybe not. Oh no, drop mark. Alright, 3/4 time. It's still anyone's game, but the Power get out to that 13-point margin, which looks like they're in a winning position right now. But you never know. Good game of footy though, nonetheless. Whoever wins from here. Why is it? What the frick? I don't know what I was doing there. I guess I'll just read chat. I don't really have anything else to do at 3/4 time. I said Dixon and Rosie to kick 2 or more goals. Yeah, but don't be proud of that, Shannon. That is one of the most basic big calls of all time. It's not a big call. It's a standard call or even an expected call. You don't know what a big call is. You can't just make a call and say that's a big call. Like it's actually got to be unlikely to happen. Can you raid Northy? Yeah, I will actually raid Northy. He's streaming now, isn't he? Yeah, I'll raid him. Actually, we're going to get him to 1,000 subscribers without him knowing, actually. That would be huge. But not just yet, until after the end of the game. Is it members only now? Nah, not for this stream.
We're gonna get something for dinner, okay?
Takeaway? Or
yeah, maybe roast chicken or steak or something like that. Or pasta or something like that, okay?
for you or for me? Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Alright. Looks like we're getting takeaway dinner. I could do a guess the player, but I don't have anything to do guess the player with. I don't have footy cards. I don't really have any like quiz cards. So I'll just free chat it. We don't have to do anything. It's not like it's a huge break, anyways. Definitely getting a bit more views for the vlog, which is good. 2.6k. So if you haven't watched the vlog for Saint Sydney, go watch that right now. The only benefit out of a game like that was. Why do people... That's the third time someone's commented about who was that girl next to me. It's my fucking mum. Like, did I not... It's my mum.
My lovely mom.
My sometimes lovely mum. Post-expression stream, be like. It did quite well. I looked back at the playbacks, 5k. Jason, I'm sure you are... Well, you obviously don't know, but I can't do Evo, mate. I'm bloody in Sydney still. I don't have a PS4 on me. I didn't bring my PS4 because why would I? What's the point? But I will do another Evo stream this week when I get back to Melbourne, which will be... I'll get back on Tuesday. Maybe Evo on Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. Thoughts on Ryder's vlog today? It was good. Say I fucking hate my mum quietly. I fucking hate my mum. There you go. Obviously I didn't mean it. Not in Melbourne. Exactly, Jason. Sort of read the room. Just think about it. How would I play Evo here? See? Unas corter, or however you say it. No, I'm not telling Kados to play AFL Evo. Because he's not going to do it. Usually more post-game scenes regardless of result. Well, I could do one. What I'll do afterwards, I will raid Northy and we'll give him a big shout. What's he on right now? 9:41. Just no one let him know about it. Don't tell him that it's going to happen, please. I want it to be a surprise. If you do that, then it'll piss me off. I actually haven't dropped off as much as I thought after tipping Collingwood in your tipping comp. You mean GWS? Well, I've dropped off monumental. Like, it doesn't really make like any difference anymore. I was never going to get back in contention, but now I'm like significant. Like, look how shit this is. Like, this is just shit. Like, it's arguably worse than anyone this round. 2 out of 8, and if Port don't hang on here, it's going to be 2 out of 9. With camera quality's way better. If you want to see my thoughts on the Saints, just literally watch the vlog. I swore, I think 35 or 40 times that video. It's a record. Yeah, you are, Shannon, but good on you, mate. Like, what do you want me to... I went for a couple upsets, and unfortunately, they just didn't pay off. So, there. And in the 50-50s between Carlton Fred, Geelong, Richmond, they didn't pay off either. And Melbourne, Brisbane. So, it's sort of round that it's not impossible to get 8s or 9s even. Like, it's just so tough to tip. I just was on the rough end of the stick. Big, like, monumentally on the rough end of the stick of the results. Well, here we go. This is the last quarter. This is huge for the Suns. Would you say it's bigger for the Suns or for the Power, chat? I'll probably say Power only because they need this win. Genuinely, otherwise they're too far at the pack to make finals. So this is a must win. Whereas the Suns, they can still make the finals if they lose this. But I'd love a win. Good stuff. Rao. They're still up for it here, the Suns. He's been one of their better plays that as Rao. Oh, Dixon made a meal of that one, and now the Suns are away. Anderson. That's a good kick. Oh, no, but he's dropped it. That's okay, though. Rankin. He's a superstar, this kid. After a poor start to the season, he's really turned things around. Kick 3. How'd you not notice the guys behind you? I already mentioned I noticed them once, but I don't look behind me. I looked at the lens, not at the background. If I look behind me, I know that's going to happen. Like, obviously people get all up and about when they see a camera. So if I would have noticed the guys behind me, it would have made me lose concentration and forget about what I'm saying. So yeah, that's why. Obviously, like when you look at the replay, it's like, how do you not notice that? Well, that's why. Suns have played Rankin into form. Yeah, look, I like them to kick 5. Look, 5 behinds would be good for Gold Coast, but if they kick 5 behinds this quarter, I don't think they win. Good stuff. Holman goes wide. Almost too wide. That'll go out of bounds. So honestly, this is anyone's game. Still the Power probably for me if I had to go a winner. Yeah, I agree at Sports Nut. They still probably need the next. And now here's a chance for Gold Coast. They've been able to go through the corridor, which I've been impressed about. Anderson could go for home, but he finds Ainsworth. He's got Rankin. He's got it's 3-on-2 here. Shaun. Free kick potentially. No. Oh, Rankin. I would have preferred a point there almost from a big call. Just score. Rush it. Oh, come on. I need the points. I need the points. You got to just rush that port. That actually sort of pissed me off. I know it's minuscule, but that's... every point counts. Up the Sunny, says Becker. What a game we've got on our hands. Up the Suns. I sort of want them to win. If they win, though, we go 11th, so that's not ideal, but still sort of want them to win. And I guess if Gold Coast win, then there's one less team to worry about in Port Adelaide, because they won't make finals if they don't win this. Marshall again. Yeah, just probably settle it down, Jason. Boak looking for a free. They're up for the fight here, the Suns. They are up for the fight. They believe they can win this. I think they can win this. Worry about Friday. Got the out ball. Farrell sort of been everywhere in this game. Big mark though. Is that Burgess number 10? I'll have a look. Don't know all the Suns play. Ballard, sorry. No, I probably should know Ballard. I do know he is. I didn't just know he was number 10. Well, Kiki, seriously, what do you think? Oh no, I felt ecstatic. I felt pretty shit. You saw the vlog? If you saw the vlog, or if you haven't watched it. Rao, that's vintage Matt Rao in 2020. Ainsworth. Casbolt. It's a foot race. Oh, that would have been a huge mark. They pay it. I don't know if that was a mark. I feel like that almost hit the ground, but it probably didn't hit the ground. I didn't, like, you got to see that on replay, but that's a huge mark. It was happy watching for the Baggers fans after how happy the Saints. What are you talking about, Jason? What do you mean after how happy the Saints fans have been? When have we been happy? What's they been happy about over the last month? He's missed it. That's okay for my sake. That is okay for my sake. That's one more point. I need 4 more to go. Point, handy point. For myself, but not really for Gold Coast, because it doesn't really influence the points. Saints TV. What about Saints TV? Well, I wouldn't say that, mate. Like, one of the great rounds of AFL history. It was expected to be one of the great rounds, but it's not one of the great rounds. A lot of these games have been pretty shit. Rankin keeps it in. And he could almost get out of the full free kick, and he doesn't. It's a handy point though, because yeah, but like you can't say that 15:22 to go. It's not going to make a difference. It's a handy point if there were 5 minutes to go, but like there's still a whole full quarter left, just about. Lockie Jones takes a huge mark. Remember, this guy's older than Shannon Humphrey, or younger than Shannon Humphrey, so. Saints are never happy. I don't know, like, when are we happy? When have we seen success or any sense of fulfillment? We've got a Huntsman amount of subs. I'm going to grab something to drink. Insufficient attempt. This game's going down to the wire. Oh, Wits is up. I'm going to use a bloody table. Oh, no. No, they hold it out. There's been some horrible deliberate calls this round. I'm actually pretty glad that I got to watch the best bits of the... Like, I didn't get to watch most of Geelong Richmond. At least I got to watch the last 6 minutes live. And what a finish that was. Rankin. He's arguably been the best player for the Suns. That is elite from Rankin. That is absolutely elite from Isaac Rankin. This is intense. Going to be a thriller. You really said that when we did... Yes, when have the Saints seen success, mate? Are you being like, what? I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. Are you sure you're talking to us, the right supporters? Like, when have Saints fans seen success? Particularly in the last 10 years. To level the scores here for Ben Ainsworth. He's hit the post. That sort of helps for the big call. 3 more required for the big call. You're being legit. Well, you've got to be joking me. We didn't win a flag, all right? We haven't... Just because we made grand finals in 2010 means that the Saints have been successful? No, they haven't. That's stupid. We're the least successful team in the competition. Well, aside from the sides that haven't won a flag, but we've only had one flag in 150 years. We haven't made the finals since 2011. Well, 2020, but I'm not going to count that because I am going to count it, but like I haven't been able to go to a final since 2011 because you couldn't go to finals during that COVID-affected era. So I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, I don't really want to worry about that. I want to worry about this good game of footy. Exactly. It was more than 10 years ago. Like, you could say, okay, Essendon, they've experienced success recently because in 2000 they won the flag. Like, that was just... You're just living in the past if you think that the Saints have experienced success as of late. Oh, they fucked that up. Ainsworth. The Suns go. Ainsworth again. Inside 50. Rankin. Wines. Mackenzie, I think that is. It'll come back though. Oh, that should have been paid a mark. It will be paid a mark. 124 in chat. Big call still on. Massive hit. 2 people down. Shit, yeah. Stop the play almost. Oh, Swallow. I reckon, I've got to stop the game. Oh, what a mark. Almost. What an almost mark. Ainsworth. Another. Okay, this is good for my big call. 2 more points required for my big call. This is such an intense game. Everything's going on. Left, right and centre. Joe Bartman. No, but you can get a hide on the channel for being a dickhead. I don't know why they didn't stop the play, but that's huge. I wonder actually who went down. They didn't actually say who it was. Collins v Jones. Jones v Collins. Free kick to Jones. Good tackle. Huge moment of the game, and he can find Marshall, who has a 70% goal kicking record this year. As I burp, apologies for that. Well, you could arguably say St Kilda are also due for a flag. It's been fucking 55 years, so what goes around comes around, mate. I want to miss so it stays close. Yeah, same. Oh, it's Rankin. That's not good because he's been their X-factor player in this game for the Suns. They definitely need him out there. So Marshall's kicked 3. He's very accurate. And his accuracy continues. He's just super accurate. Todd Marshall kicks another goal. And the Power extend that lead to 10 points. Still plenty of time remaining though. the Suns have been super gallant though. Even if they lose, they're not going to lose any followers. That's for sure. And there's still plenty of time left. Anth has upgraded continued with his membership, 2 months. Appreciate it, mate. Love your videos and streams. I do appreciate that, mate. If you want to become a member, there's a link down below for anyone interested. But yeah, cheers. Veteran as well. Like, that goes a long way. What a game says Will. My grandparents were 15 when Scotland won their last flag, or their only. You could go two ways with that, first and last flag, which is quite sad. But let's just not, like, why are we even talking about that anyways? Like, we've got a great game of footy on our hands and we're talking about when St Kilda last won their flag. Like, no one gives a shit. Ballard off to Ainsworth. Ainsworth has been, no, that wasn't even Ainsworth. Lemons. Jeez, if the Suns win this will be arguably one of their best wins in their history. I'm being genuine. Nothing's really going their way. The crowd's going towards the power. They're running against the play. They were down early by like 20. What were they conceded the first 3 goals? It was like, it was 24, I think, at one stage. 25. So we all thought, oh shit, this is going to be a crap game. It's definitely not a crap game. Miller to Ellis. He gets a quick kick on it. Casbolt almost. They've got to get a goal out of this. Ainsworth off to Shaun, who breaks a tackle. Shaun! Goal! Shaun kicks a goal. 4 points. Oh my goodness. The game keeps on getting better. Weekly vlog. The Sydney weekly vlog. Currently live watching the game between the Power and the Suns, and what a game this is. Shaun kicks a goal to make it 4 points. We've had everything in this game. Been a good live stream so far, and the game is just been even better, honestly. Yeah, what a game it is. I might update that when it gets close. I might like do the last minute or two, potentially. This is good from the Suns. This is what I wanted to see it in Sydney, but we didn't see any of it. Chat's going off. They're all like high vlog, but I didn't really show the screen. Miller. What a game this is. Deliberate. Nah. Won't be. It'll stay in, actually. Oh, he's messed it up, Jones. Fiorini. I can't. Oh, that was Bose. Sometimes I get them wrong, and I just burped. I burped there. Disgustingly. 148 in the chat. If you're new to the channel, go and chuck a sub. We are on the road to 18.9, but we will give Northy a raid if we get him to 1,000 subs without him knowing, though. At the end of this game. Yeah, thanks, AFL, Dane. But again, look, it's just it's how the cookie crumbles, isn't it? Really, you can't do much about it. That's just footy at times. You go through the highs, you go through the lows. Right now, couldn't be any further from low. Gold Coast just unable to hit that lead. Power Pepper could get... Oh, great defensive fist. 90 plays 85. I don't think I've got the scoring right there. 90 plays 85. High scoring thriller this is. They're the best games when you want to watch as a neutral. High scoring thrillers, and we've got one right now. 90 to 85. Surely keep showing it to viewers, say over 100 till the end of the game. But what do I stream? Because it's hard when I'm only using... I don't have any separate monitors, so it's hard to sort of do anything with it. Like, I can't play any games. I can literally only just chat. But I do want to give Northy a raid. When my mum and all that come back from the Manly to get dinner, I'll... well, there we go. The Suns are away here. I'll probably stop the stream. This is almost better than Richmond v Geelong. Well, I didn't get to watch the whole game of Richmond Geelong. It obviously, well, I don't know. Obviously, it was a good game, but this is definitely up there. Remember, 2 more points for that big call. So
It's going to be tight. It's already tight in like game-wise, but it's going to be tight for whatever happens with the big call. Like a Q&A, that's sort of shit. Especially if I title that, I'll just talk. I'm not going to title a Q&A, just chatting. Rankin's going to come back on the ground. That's huge for the Suns. Port with 38 tackles in the last quarter, but it seems like the Suns have had definitely more than 2 with all the ferocity they've applied to this game. Miller inside 50, tumbling ball. It should go and find Burton. And it did find Ryan Burton, so 7:16 on the clock. It's 85, not 84. Oh, for fuck's sakes, alright. I took away a score, but I didn't mean to take away 2 scores for the Suns. The Suns haven't been in front yet in this quarter. Could this end in this pasture play? Aaliyah drops a sitter. Aaliyah drops a sitter. That is very, very unlike Aaliyah. Can the Suns hit the lead here? I'm watching it right now and Port better win. Well, if Port lose, finals is gone, I would have to say. If Gold Coast win, they could almost be front runners for making the 8th spot. It's going to make Gold Coast be Collingwood even more important because the winner of that game is definitely in the prime position of making that 8th of overtaking St Kilda, which is the last side I want to be getting overtaken, but that's just the way it is, unfortunately. Aim on. It'll come back, though. It should come back, and it does come back. Aaliyah can't drop another. He doesn't. He makes sure of it. 159 in chat. If you haven't subscribed yet, go and do that if you want to see more streams like this and potentially more Sunday afternoon classics. Next week I'll be with Nick Valerio and the gang in Melbourne, so I won't be able to stream any of these Sunday Arvo games because I'll actually be at a few games of footy next week, but I'll be streaming another Gold Coast game next week, Suns v Collingwood. And honestly, if I have to pick a team to want to watch go live, Gold Coast is up there with one of the teams. Like, they are super entertaining to watch. They just, I don't know, they have that dare about them, the Suns. Marshall couldn't find it. Could have been a free kick. Not a free kick. Marshall over the top. Finds Amon, and he's going to have a set shot. Stop it, Brendan Thurler. This would be huge. This is the first game you've watched all year, and it's a live feed. All for footy tips. Well, it's one of the games of the round, I would have to say, so far. He's missed it, which is good for the Suns. 5:15 on the clock, everyone. 6-point margin. If Port lose this, they're sort of screwed. If Gold Coast win this, you know, that 8th spot, that final spot, their first ever final spot looks potentially like a reality. They'll be on the full. Well, again, I didn't watch the whole game. It was a good finish. Like, I did get to watch the finish, but I don't know if it's game of the round or not. It's hard. Like, I obviously would have watched the whole game if I didn't go to the game, but I was out and about to Sydney. I wasn't going to just watch the footy, but I tried to watch the ending of it, and I did. Yeah, normally they chant when they know they're going to win, but I mean, it's 6 points with 5. Obviously, they're just trying to get their boys over the line, but like, I don't know why they chant now. It's like if Collingwood started chanting Collingwood, like Collingwood, when, you know, it's still anyone's game. And Georgiades with 4:30 to go. I feel like the Power could get 1 or 2 late and just make it like a 12 or 18 point margin. Hopefully not, though. Any score would be good for Port. Any score would indeed be good for Port. But even if it's a goal, there's still enough time. Suns, I think they're good enough. They've just been in this game. Well, aside from the start, really the first quarter, they've
been the better side in my opinion, aside from the first quarter. That's a good kick. It's a point, but a handy point. That is when a handy point is actually the case. Not when there's 16 minutes on the fucking clock, when there's 4 minutes on the clock. Because now 2 scores are required for the Suns. 2 goals, preferably. But for myself, I wouldn't mind 2 behinds and a goal because that would give me my big call correct. And that is the final big call required for the punishment, to avoid the punishment. Port here away. 1 more goal here arguably seals it for them. They've got to be strong here, the Suns. Lockie Jones for the match winner. Boak for the match winner. Boak's kicked the goal. He's missed it. He's missed it. 3:30. I feel like, yeah, look, it's going to be super tough for Gold Coast. They've done so well to just stay in this position. But I still could see a Gold Coast win. Shaun drops it. Oh, no. But a good tackle. But that's huge. A costly drop. He almost reacted before as if he knew it was going to be a mark and just was thinking about what he was going to do next with the ball rather than just make sure of marking it. And I feel like Gold Coast will kick the next goal here and it'll be a 2-point game because look at this. Look at this. Ainsworth. Smart ball. See, the thing is, Gold Coast aren't blazing away, which is something I just wish St Kilda would do. Like, play like Gold Coast when they go inside 50. And actually look for a target, because they've been doing that all game. And great stuff, Ellis. That's courageous, and that could be 50. That almost could have been 50. Ellis drives inside 50. Chol! It's so dangerous when the Suns get in there. They've got so many dangerous players. Swallow! Oh, it's a goal! It's a goal! Suns make it a 2-point game. Wowee. Well, I don't even care about the big calls. It'd be nice, but I don't really care that much. I just want to see a great game of footy. I'll grab another. Captain Morgan. Well, I definitely don't regret streaming this one. This is a classic. AL was right. It's going to go down to the wire. Who is going to... Gold Coast have yet to lead in this last quarter. They've always just been within that, like, 1 goal margin. Suns haven't been put Adelaide since the... I know that. A huge stat. They haven't won at Adelaide Oval either. This could be a time for them to break both of those droughts. Here's a go for the Suns. Good fend off. Flanders, not Ned Flanders, Sam Flanders. Good sidestep. They want the line, the Suns, probably, or probably both sides. That, I feel like that was out of bounds. Collins has been huge in this quarter. So, oh, Miller's got a tackle, handball it. He just does. But it'll be ball. It'll be ball. Could that be the match-saving tackle? I need to get this out on the vlog. I've got to get my camera. All I've got on me is my vlogging camera, so I've got to use that. I had Betty's Burgers for lunch like anyone cares. That's a huge mark from Rosie. The milk time. It's going to be up. If next goal wins, obviously. Like, I think this is the time when next goal wins. All right. A minute to go. Port up by 2. On the full. On the full. Miller. It could be goal after the side potentially. Good mark. Good mark. This is huge. 30 seconds on the clock. The Suns. Is he going to go for the shot? He is going for the shot. Who is this? Butterick? Sets it up to the top of the square. Miller! Deliberate! Oh my goodness. I can't read chat because I'll probably spoil 11 seconds. What a game. Jeez, it's going to be tough, but it's the right end for the Suns. Free kick! Oh, Port are going to win, I think. They've done it. They hold on. Port hold on in one of the games of the year. Holy mother of God. That is a classic. That is an absolute classic. Footy at its finest. Suns, that was so gritty. Jesus Christ. Really, no side there deserved to lose. Gold Coast deserved points out of that. Even my heart was racing in that last final minutes. Like, seriously. Jesus Christ. Well, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed that last bit of commentary or just the stream itself, subscribe, leave a like, and do all that sort of stuff that helps the channel out significantly. Alright, what are people saying? Called 000. Hype train. Xavier with the $8. Cheers, Xavier. Absolutely will sub. Well, I think this might be set to subscribers only mode, but if not, subscribe because, you know, I'll be doing more of these streams every week. Next week, Gold Coast, Collingwood. I think Gold Coast, honestly, like Gold Coast deserve my tip. They are playing great footy right now. Xavier with another $8. I appreciate it. The donations do go a long way. I guess the only good thing about the Gold Coast loss is that we are still 10th, but we're going to fall out of that 10th spot, probably down to 11th almost. Great game of footy though. Footy at its finest. Boo-hoo power. Boo-boo power. Same as the Adelaide deliberate last time. We got the power to rob, the power to cheat. Come on, no premiership since 2004. Alright, I will raid Northy though with that. We're not going to do it yet. We've still got 200 in chat. I'm going to just talk about the game for the next 5 minutes. And then we're going to do a bit of a raid. And a secretive raid. Do not tell Northy because that's... it'll defeat the point of a secretive raid, honestly.
Win number 7 for Port Adelaide keeps their fake finals hopes alive and puts a dent in the chances of the Gold Coast Suns.
I did want the Suns to win. I sort of did want the Suns to win. Suns deserve the win. Yeah, I agree. Sorry, I keep burping with these drinks. There's numerology, I know, bounces on. But yeah, that was a good game. Where will that rank amongst the games of the year? Like, I don't think that is game of the year. I don't think it was the... in terms of finishes. And well, it'd be top 10. It has to be top 10. No doubt about it. I'd almost put it in the top 5. They weren't robbed. 3rd or 4th. You'd have like maybe Adelaide, Port, Geelong. Because the thing is, it wasn't like this game was just shit and then there was a good ending. It was a good game all round and it was a good ending as well. They're the best games. Gold Coast are definitely top 10 contender. Well, they are so much better than the Saints at the moment. Like, I just wish... I don't normally say it about a side like all sides Gold Coast, but I just wish we played more like the Suns. I just can't believe I'm saying that, but I wish we played like the Suns. Which just goes to show where we're at right now. But you never know, we could still potentially turn things around. AL says Geelong, Richmond, 2 Adelaide, Port, Collingwood, Carlton, Port v Gold Coast. So I watched the Port and the Adelaide game and Port Gold. I didn't get to watch Geelong, Richmond, or Collingwood, Carlton. All right, we're gonna give Northy a raid now, I reckon, because I sort of, I might watch State of Origin, and I might they're gonna come back soon. What are we on in terms of viewers? 130. So the longer we wait, the less people. All right, we're gonna get Northy to 1,000 subscribers. Everyone spam Northy's link in chat, and we're not even gonna join his channel. We're just gonna wait, but we're just gonna everyone go chuck him a sub. He's currently live stream, but he doesn't know. Well, he might know that I'm live, but he doesn't know I'm doing this. So put the link to his channel in chat, because I like doing this to people who deserve this. And the thing about Northy, he had an old channel that that he's been grinding out for 7-8 years, and he still hasn't hit 1,000 on that as well. So this will be his first channel to hit that milestone, which is huge for his sake. So I'm just gonna start spamming in chat. We're gonna get him to 1,000 subs. I don't care how we do it. Go and give this guy a sub if you haven't already. It's what we call a 1,000 subscriber raid. Does that even work? I'm sure it probably will. We've got 100 in chat still. We're gonna just people don't say that I'm actually rating. CJG, piss off, mate. Don't fucking say I'm rating you. It's supposed to be surprise, not supposed to be just you're ruining it. But the thing is, he's on his stream, so he can't hear me. Alright, I'm gonna continue spamming it. And I'm going to chuck his live sub count up on screen. Alright, let's see what people are saying in chat. Oh, it's going up. People are being dickheads though, they're spoiling it, which is what's the point? What are you trying to achieve out of that? There's a reason why I said make it a secret. You're not... What a fucking game. It was a great game, wasn't it, TD? I'm going to call you that from now on, because why not? We're going to get him to 1,000 subscribers. I am a little bit pissed off that people are leaking it, but at the end of the day, he was going to know anyways, but it's just just don't do it. Cheers, Shannon. Alright, let's get his live sub count up. Suns won that game. Well, the Suns deserved the win. Whoever came out on top deserved the win. Let's be real. But it was just Port Adelaide, and that first quarter won them the game. But God, you gotta respect what the Suns did there. That was super. That was really good. But you do have to respect what the Suns have done, and also the power to actually win that game, because that was a great game of footy for both sides. Alright, let's get the live sub count up now. Still got over 100 in chat. Just Adelaide in there. Alright, we're going to get this raid going. I don't even know how many subs he's on. I don't think he's yet at 1,000, but we're going to chuck the live sub count. If you guys still want to put the link in, that would be great actually. Live sub count. It's not obviously updated because it's definitely more than 939. Oh, we're at 965. Alright, keep putting the link in. We're going to get this guy to 1,000. If you guys like my channel, you're going to do this for me, because we like to help out other people. And I'm sure if you're in this guy's position, you'd like other people to subscribe to you as well. 964. As Bounce is playing in the background. We've given already 3 other people. We've given Bitter 1,000. We've given UCAT 1,000. We've given Ryder 1,000. I think we've given bloody Sammy. Who else? Shannon. Bitter. We've given Blaze. We've given so many people 1,000 subs. When will you stream? Probably Wednesday. When will you stream? Die-hard AFL fans that don't follow North probably won't sub. You don't have to sub, but... Well, it's not. He doesn't make North content. He actually does footy cards. So I guess if you don't care, you don't have to. But I just feel like it's a bit cool if we go up to 1,000. So we're going to have it up there. Piss off, Andrew Gaze. No, but to be fair enough. It's going up. I'm gonna go on his stream. He's got 43.
It's getting really close. This is just Cardi's flex on it. I already know it.
Oh, he knows. So it's not much of a sort of a surprise raid, but I mean, regardless, he wasn't expecting this to come, was it? 986 now. If we're gonna get someone to get out of this game, we'll get this to come out of it, won't we? He's 986. He's saying I'm flexing. He's joking. 989. 11 subs till he gets to 1,000. Subscribe to Northy if you're watching. Put the link in chat, guys. Again, Shannon, put the link in chat as Port Adelaide sing their song. 991 now. Well, it's like, why wouldn't I rate him at this rate? I'm going to end anyways, and he's streaming. Like, I get around him. He's a good bloke. And once this stream ends, which will end soon, we'll just head to his stream and we can say, you can say cardio, but you can say congratulations as well. What's he on now? 993. 998. 999. Could this be almost vlog worthy? Yeah, we'll vlog it. We'll vlog it on the City vlog. Northy's going to get to 1,000 subs. He's one away and he's got there. 1,000 subscribers. Let's hope he stays. Huge. Huge scenes. He's done it. Let's see his reaction.
Nuts. 999. Do we tip over? There it is.
He's got it. Oh, I love seeing it. I love seeing him all happy and up and about because he deserves it. He deserves it. You know what? You know what? Let's all head to his stream now. I'm going to wrap it up. Let's head to Northy's stream and say congratulations for 1,000 subscribers. Put the link to the stream in chat if you can. I'll do that actually. We're going to head to his stream. We'll see if we can get him to not 1,000. 100 viewers maybe. We're on 84 now. If you... Like, the thing is, I could continue, but my parents are going to come back anyways. I probably want to hop off anyway, so go and check him out. This is my pledge to you guys. I'm going to chuck the link in the chat to head to Northy's stream and congratulate him for 1,000 subscribers. He's playing Fall Guys, so if you want to hop on and play some as well, you can. King Girls to stream later. Maybe, but it'll be hard because this is a small apartment. There's no one there. I might do a small little stream tomorrow in the morning, but if not, I'll wait till I can actually get back to Melbourne to do it. But this was a fun stream. Great game of footy. Head to Northy's stream and let them know about it, and I'll see you soon in the next one.